I see red, I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule.
Chicago nigga with him
Call
too.
police.
They'll look at your ass come back on the, now you toe up.
Call the police.
Now you toe up.
Purse on the floor and
Call
shit.
the police.
So I saw King Yella on live again, and he seemed to be in different spirits.
I don't want to talk about no King Yella, man. King Yella just did some shit. He just body slammed Jalice. He just body slammed Jalice.
He going
Somehow he body slammed Jalice. No, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to be a snitch, but I'm forced to contact law enforcement on Yella, so I filed a police report today.
I heard some screaming in the back. What's going on?
Yeah, you gotta do the content. I don't never see him.
He's scared of you.
So he just come there, do his content, and he leave.
Yeah, he gotta do the content, but I don't never see him because if I see him, I'ma smack the shit out of him.
Ooh.
If I see Yella, I'ma smack the shit out of him.
You heard that, Yella?
You gonna find out why they call him Yella. Yellow belly, scary.
Why you sitting talking about that man like that? He ain't here.
Man, I will smack out Yella. If I call, you call Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella. Yella, where you at? Where you at, Yella? It ain't no Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella. Yella, what Yella gonna do? Pop out of nowhere? Nigga,
he might pop out of nowhere. If he pop out of nowhere, what the hell you gonna do, nigga? You ain't gonna take out running that corner over there, nigga, if that nigga come up on you. He just jumped up on you the other day, you ain't do shit, nigga.
If I see Yella right now, I'll smack the shit out of him on GD.
Let me see Yella right now. You didn't do no smacking.
On Pappy. I'll smack the shit out of Yella if I see him right now on GD.
You went to the guy. Oh, shit.
No.
Get him. Whoop that nigga ass off the camera.
No, come on.
Where that off the camera?
Get him, Yella. Get him. Take your chain.
Set me up.
Fight back.
Hey, take them shoes off.
Oh, fight back.
You're too big any goddamn way.
Call police.
I hope you come back with some valuable information, man. Charleston White.
I was about to say that.
Just recently got shot at in Houston, Texas by J. Prince mob ties, allegedly.
That's
so he says. And he said he the baddest man in the world. He went there, no security, came in 5th Ward, talked his shit. He said, I came there for free. Y'all could have got me for free. I came on another $1 and y'all still didn't do nothing.
Wait. He said he's the baddest after running?
Then he said he going to the FBI with the video.
And going to the... This man don't even... You can't even take him serious no more.
About the police. No, he's out the police. You see me? Hold on. No, not no good one. You just saw me get all the way in the spirit. You want to knock me out, talk about Charleston White. You want to play with me like that? You want to knock me out the spirit, talk about Charleston White? Stop playing with me. Listen,
nah, for real.
I'm gonna say this. You don't understand what happened with Charleston White because you don't understand what happened in Texas, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. That J. Prince been killing this set up for years. Everybody know. Listen, the fans know. But listen, I'm gonna say this. Rap-A-Lot Records been over rappers for years. Listen, all they artists broke. Listen, they broke as shit. Listen, Mr. Scarface is broke as shit. Right? Mr. Scarface is broke as shit. Right? Everybody from Rap-A-Lot, that was his song, Mr. Scarface. I don't know the rest of it. I can't remember. I just remember his bank account say 000. Right? Net worth is 0. Listen, I'm gonna say this. J. Prince went and bought a house in the hood. Listen, I'm gonna say this. When you try to touch Charleston White, you done fucked up because you automatically going to jail because you try to touch a federal informant. Leave Charleston White alone. He can't see shit, but he can see you. Right? Charleston White, the police. Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Listen, I'm gonna say this. You have nothing to prove to Charleston White. And Charleston White have nothing to prove to you. It's just for the internet. But you get the internet all fucked up.
So why you think they shooting at him?
Nah, because emotional. That's one thing about in the streets.
Man, we got that boy 607 gets beat up mid-interview by King Yella. Nah, boy. Now I know been talking about Yella's son, and Yella is still on contract, so he owes 607 some more interviews. So maybe Yella came through to come fulfill his contract. Let's get straight to it. Them boys speaking on UFOs, time travels, women, and more.
Call the police. How the f you get call the police? How the f you get here? I never met nobody without trauma. Trauma is a gift from God. If you never claim to be black, then the things that happen to black people don't happen for you. I don't claim to be black. The hood is an experiment. And they took rats and they put them up higher. And they built the projects up high. And that's why it went crazy. But I ate everything you ate. I ate hamburger. I ate human meat just like you. How they miss Charleston White? How you miss somebody with one eye? I smack it out Yella if I see them right now on GD.
No. So I
police.
smack the shit out of Yella right now. My shit.
That news, but it's that view skit.
How you gonna say that they instantly get jumped on, bruh? It's a skit. Now, this good content right here, y'all boy.
All I do is think of you. Day and night is all I do.
Dude.
Do you know another
I keep
song,
thinking
man?
about Sophia. No, I keep thinking about Sophia, right? The goddess, right? A lot of people don't think about the women, right? A lot of people, they misuse the women, right? A lot of people don't know that women are gods, right? And I'm tired of everybody disrespecting the goddesses, right? So we gonna start there, right?
Okay.
Like J-Mane. Yeah, like J-Mane. Stop playing with me on GD. We gonna start there, gang.
You gonna start
Straight
right
up.
there? You gonna
Straight
start?
up, straight up, straight up. We gonna start there. Don't disrespect no woman. Don't play with me. I know. Yeah.
I don't disrespect women, man. I love the women.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
don't love. Yo, what's love? What love got to do?
Got to do with
it.
Huh?
Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Stop singing with me. Stop singing with me. Stop singing with me. Listen. Love is not a feeling. Everybody think love is a feeling, and they look for the feeling.
Everybody,
in
the
love.
first song
But
them
that
saying
feeling
that
is
actually
lust,
know. I'm like,
right?
hold on
Love
now.
and lust is two
Keep
different
going.
things, right? To understand love, you understand that there's nothing to love because everything in existence is in existence because of love, right? Love is the existence, right? But the existence of things is no longer love when you take them on to be possessions. Possessions cannot be love. You cannot love what you possess because if you love something, you wouldn't possess it. So how can you love but possess a woman, right? How can you love something but call it your girlfriend, right? Your wife. You got papers on her. So that ain't love.
He said papers.
I agree. You know, when you involve that paperwork, it messes
It's
everything
paperwork.
up, man.
It's a
Yeah, paperwork.
contract.
That's
It's a
your first bit up.
contract. And the first word in it is con. It's con. It's a contract.
Let me
The
ask
first-
you this. Let me ask you this. 607 punk. I mean
Yeah,
607.
Stop playing on me.
My bad. All right, check it out.
Vice Lord. Like,
A woman can either bring peace to a kingdom or chaos to a palace.
Boy, fight back.
What in your experience, Uncle? What you done seen? What separates a woman who builds from a woman who destroys?
first, you got to understand what you said. Before you say what separate from a woman that build and a woman that destroy, you got to understand two things. That build and destroy is both experience, right? Listen, you can destroy something and build it at the same time, right? A lot of times you got to destroy things before you rebuild. Listen,
yo.
I'm gonna say this. If I want to build a house, before I build a house, if another house was there, I got to destroy that house. I got to tear it down, right? Listen, the perfect woman knows how to tear down and rebuild. You got to have both qualities, right? A woman that just picked you up, she ain't I don't want no bitch to go pick me up all the time because I don't need to be picked up all the time. Sometimes I need to understand that I need to touch the ground because the ground is there for me to lay on, right? Listen, you need both realities. See, the problem is people look for women just to be one way. Listen, you get different kind of experiences from women. You get experience where all the women are good and they bring you peace. You get experience where women bring you pain. You get experience where women bring you happiness. But it's one thing in between all them experiences, and that's peace, right? Listen, in happiness is still peace. In sadness, it's still peace. In anger, it's still peace. But in anger, you can't find happiness, right? In sadness, you can't find pain, right? But sadness is pain, right? So you got me f***ing up. That's why getting around you changed my vibration, my frequency.
You got me f***ing up.
Yeah, cause see,
Yeah,
you
your
know,
frequency up. No, you messing up my connection.
But I know some people like that, boy. I ain't gonna lie, might be something to what he talk about, boy. But you know, he just don't like Bob. They stay going at each other's throats. Bob just called him 607 and he always called him Bob and things of that nature. So yeah, they do have a strenuous relationship, I say.
You got my connection. You got my frequency. You got me.
You got stuttering and shit.
You got me.
man, listen, man. I ain't
You
got you
got-
nothing but
you
using
got-
your goddamn brain for once. That's
You
all,
got-
man. You been over
No,
there
ain't
doing
no
them
brain. I
goddamn
can't use my
shrooms
brain.
and
Listen,
shit.
What
I
up,
don't
we
think-
do
no,
it?
ain't no brain. Listen, you think it's a brain? Something else. Listen,
You think
know
it's a
what the
brain?
brain do? Listen, can't nobody use their brain. The brain is just a receiver, right? Listen,
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. Information is not in the brain.
Oh.
Tell me what you're gonna be thinking in the next 5 minutes.
This shit again.
What I'm thinking the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, tell me that. You don't know.
Yeah, I
Can't
know.
nobody tell me that.
You say, yeah, I
no,
know.
you don't know. You can't tell me exactly
I'm
what you're
hoping you
thinking in
don't
the
do
next
no
5
gay
minutes.
shit.
No, ain't no gay. Stop playing.
In the
Why are
next
you
5
playing with me,
minutes.
gang? Listen, tell you this. Can't nobody tell
Why
what
you
you're
playing
doing
with
in
me,
the next 5 minutes because Don't nobody know. Listen, I'm gonna say this. The brain got a natural defect. And I tell people about the defect all the time. The brain run things on repeat, right? Anything that's unfinished, the brain will run on repeat. See, people don't know how to control their brain, and they call that trauma. See, trauma is good. I never met nobody without trauma. Trauma is a gift from God, right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. The brain itself is two sides of the brain. It's the right side and the left side of the brain to activate your masculine and your feminine side of your brain. See, when you understand how to use your brain correctly, then the world becomes easy, right? So I don't want to talk about no brain to no stupid. I don't know nothing about the brain.
Hey, Joe, I'm saying you talking to you. I know exactly what's going on.
You don't know nothing about the brain. If you knew about the brain, you would use yours.
How much percentage of your brain do you use, man?
Listen, that's what they say. They say you only can use
They been stopped saying that.
a certain percentage of your brain. Like they say people don't use up to 10%, but I use 100% of my brain like the dolphins. See, listen, to use 100% of your brain, you gotta understand. I use.
They said dolphins was at 20.
You could fly if you use 100% of your brain.
I can fly, but you gotta understand where you can't fly at. Listen, I can fly. You gotta understand where you can't fly at. You only can fly in your dream, but the dream is the reality, right? You gotta understand this. I don't have a schizophrenia. I'm not no crazy ass spiritual person. Do I look like Pharaoh or somebody? Do I look like that?
A little bit.
I'm just telling you. No, I don't look like that. I'm just telling you who I am and what I do, and I can fly. But I know where I can fly, right? So don't tell me I can't fly. It's only a place in a time where I can fly, and I know where it's at.
So
don't tell me I can't fly.
So the only time you fly is when you in a state of sleep.
No, sometimes I fly right now. It's not in a state of sleep. So you call it sleep, but you don't understand. It's called a delta space, right? The delta space, when you put your brain in the delta space and you take your brain to that level where it's half sleep and half awake, and you can release the DMT, then you can float and you can leave your body and you can fly. But you're not flying with your body. You fly outside of your body because you have the power to turn your body from matter to energy. You have that power, but a lot of people don't do that. See, I can operate 100% of my brain, so I can turn myself from mind, right? From mind to body, and mind is energy.
Yeah, that's.
So mind your business.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, last time I came here, man, I really couldn't get into what I wanted to get into because you came with all of that, that Yella and all of the crazy shit. But I got some questions for you today, 607 Unc.
Yeah.
Do you think social media has empowered women, or has it pressured many women to chase attention instead of purpose?
Listen, purpose is attention, right? A lot of people don't know. See, when you say a person is chasing attention and they're not chasing their purpose, then you don't understand, right? See, you can't separate things, right? If don't nobody know me, then how I'm gonna complete my purpose? See, attention is good, but when attention becomes your downfall, then that attention becomes bad. And social media is not social media,
man.
No, listen, social media. Listen to me, gang. Social media is not social media, right? It's different than that, right? When you go on social media, what do they call it? Everybody put everything on social media. It's another verse, right? It's the metaverse, right? Like the universe, right? So what I'm telling you is, when you go on social media, everybody live a different life on social media. It's not like the life that they have at home. It's a whole different life. And that life be the life that they stuck in, right? They wake up and they just grab their phone and go straight to social media. So there is no normal life right now. Life has become social media. So you ask me, is it a problem with that? It's the norm. But the problem is when you make that the norm. But everybody want to be on social media, but I don't think you understand. Social media can be poison and it can be your good. Listen, the phone, if you got a phone, you should be a millionaire. But everybody use their phones wrong. Use their phone to just run around and get in everybody else's business instead of creating a business. All right? So you just use...
Be doom scrolling instead of putting some shit out there for the scroll of doom. Nah, I f with that though, boy.
Your phone wrong.
I'm a victim.
If you use your phone wrong, it ain't my fault, it's your fault.
I'm a victim.
What do you think the biggest misconception is about men, what men have about women, and vice versa? And what you think is the same thing?
The biggest misconception
in 2026 is that y'all think they still want love. Now get your money up, not your funny up. Fuck all that romantic shit. Get that dog shit. Eat like a king, not like a burger. It's kind of like with the labels. If you got to go ahead and get everything that you need just to get signed, so when they come to sign you, you finna take the minimum deal? Or you finna get max contract deal? Like I said, nigga, you better get that max contract. That mean all that. Oh, you got to go ahead and go to their terms after you went ahead and accumulated all the resources and things that you needed. Oh, it's not all about that. It's only about the money. So yeah, you accumulate all the resources that you need, right? You a king. Life goes on. You heard me? You do as you please. Straight like that. Whatever you interpret that as, hey man, I can't tell you how to live your life. You live like a king though, man. However you seen kings live, whatever your favorite king in history or any of these stories you done heard of, like, nah, that's the king I would be. That's what you do.
Men have on women is that men pick women. Women pick men, right? I don't think you know. Women gonna put themselves in a situation to find the men that they want.
You the prize.
And another thing people don't know about women, women control everything because women control the man, right? Every war started over a woman. A woman, she played the backseat, but she the front. Right? A lot of people don't know. But another thing you don't understand about the woman that people don't know about the woman is that a woman have the ability to change emotions very quickly. Right? Fast. Right? And the power to produce love. You don't have a power to make a woman love you. That's where a lot of men go wrong at. But a woman got a power to make you love.
Yeah, they do.
You don't have the power. You don't have that power to make a woman love you. But a woman got a power to make you love her. You see the difference? One's
exactly.
I don't think you understand, right?
I just said I understand.
Nah, your pheromones ain't balanced right, gang. Nah, your pheromones ain't balanced right, gang. You need to go ahead and get your chakra points back aligned. You heard me? There's something going on with you that's funky, gang. I'm telling you. The hell nah, bro. I don't know what that body musk I got on, but that shit had them hoes flocking. Soon as they leave the crib, well, I'm like, get him off me, chill. Y'all could get hit later. Line up, make a line, please. Organize line.
You ain't lying.
Now you need to get your pheromones right, gang. Ain't no way you got the hoes running away at first glance. That's a you thing, bro. Hell nah, bro. Just like be looking at on the IGs and shit like, oh nah, but she straight. She get that. She that. Why they do that to us too, gang? Don't think that don't happen. You just wasn't on their radar. Yeah, we gotta keep it nice. You weren't on their radar, gang. And it might be a pheromone issue or your chakra points. Who knows? You know, you spiritual. It might be some spiritual gang. You might gotta get your spirituality right, gang. Cause opposites attract, gang. I don't know what Sophia done told you, gang. But opposites attract.
Right, and the power to produce love. You don't have a power to make a woman love you. That's where a lot of men go wrong at. But a woman got a power to make you love.
Yeah, they do.
You don't have the power. You don't have that power to make a woman love you. But a woman got a power to make you love her. You see the difference? One's a
exactly.
I don't think you understand. Right?
I just said I understand.
Yeah, woman a magnet.
Let me stop pausing.
Right there, magnet. You can take an ugly girl that's ugly as shit. She go outside 3 o'clock in the morning. It's all lining up the fuck. Right? Because I don't think you understand how that works. Right? But that's you know that women is the inventor of love. Because they the only ones that can produce real love.
So let me ask you this.
A man cannot produce or have real love. A man don't know what love is.
Why do you think it's like that?
Because that's how it's supposed to be.
Let me finish. Why do you think it's like that when we all come from women?
Listen, don't nobody know we come from women. Everybody think we come from man. The Bible.
I disagree. Men do know what love is, but men don't get as much love. By default, we'll say. It's more rare for a man to be openly loved by the whole world. We'll say that. I can agree. We could agree over there. But do men not know what love is? Boy, you lying, boy. Every man want to be in a child life. Every man still delusional enough to get married, even though they know that it don't benefit them in no way, shape, or form. And they was going to do anything on that contract regardless without the people getting involved. You feel me? That's love, gang. A nigga go ahead and go from nothing. A nigga only need a cardboard box in a video game to live. But he'll do much more in the name of love, gang. For a family, for more. You think need all this extra? No, gang. No, that's for the highs. That's for the highs, gang. That's for love. All the money, all of this, all the cars, all the overcompensating. All that shit for the love of the women. Now, women, on the other hand, they do shit for the love of themselves. Like the makeup and shit, the weaves, we be like, hey, well, you don't even need all that, baby girl. Even though sometimes they do. Sometimes they really do. But that's love, gang. That's love. At least the black man in America knows love. I don't know if I can speak for all men, but I'm trying to speak for all men here. Black man, no love, gang.
Told you the woman came from the rib of man. They lied. So if everybody telling you that
Let me know if y'all agree in the comments, so I'm tripping.
everything came from man, you gonna think that woman is nothing.
I think men are very
when you
loving
understand
creatures.
What woman is, then you understand how to appreciate woman.
We love
a
our
woman
dogs.
Is supposed to be free. A woman is supposed
Come
to be
on,
like a
man.
cat, right? She's supposed to go and come, right? But people don't do that. People want to imprison women. The moment you imprison her and make her your wife or make her your girlfriend or make her anything like that, you have just captured her. You cannot capture woman. And then you want to wonder why she act different now.
You talk about
she
burgers.
act different the moment you put a leash on her.
Do you believe in queens and goddesses, Unc?
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you this. When it comes to queens and goddesses, I'm gonna tell you this. Before there was kings, there was queens. But the Western world switched it. Did you know this? That it was only queens. There was no kings.
For
but
sure.
when the Western world came over, they switched it and they turned it to kings. There is no kings. Stop playing with me. So you gotta make it make sense. There is no kings. The only thing that exists is queens. Right?
So let me ask you
King Henry, King Tut. That's just two. We all heard about Lil Tut.
this.
real.
What does a queen look like in 2026?
In 2026, I'm gonna tell you what a queen would look like. And a lot of people, listen, when I say this, a lot of people gonna look at it differently, right? They're not gonna look at it the way they should look at it. But a queen in 2026 looks just like a queen always looked at because they qualities is the same, because I don't think you understand why they say the word queen. Look up the word queen, right? And look up what it actually means. And I'm not gonna say it means nothing good, because it don't. But they have got the words twisted. The words have been changed. So I'm telling you what a goddess look like right now, free. What I talk about free is, you can tell that she's free because she's creating, right? Right now, you see a lot of women right now, they creating, they doing nails, they doing this, they doing that, right? So when you see a woman creating and producing and adding and not being imprisoned by a man, that's what a goddess look like, right?
I don't know why you had to throw that in prison in there. Like, what that got to do with anything? A lot of men support their females and help them get their business off the ground. I ain't saying some of them females ain't self-made, but damn, why you had to throw them under the bus, gang? What we did?
And she talked back. A lot of people
I
think
was
a woman
clapping,
gotta
too.
shut up. No, she know how to talk. She know how to communicate with you. She know how to say exactly what it is she need to say, right? And she not running around talking about, I want to submit. There is no submission, right? When a woman starts talking about submission, then you know that's not a woman, right? That's just something that
You know there's not a queen.
has been-
How about that?
Yeah, that's something
Yeah,
that been
yeah,
created. That's
Bob.
not even a
Yeah,
woman. I don't know
Bob.
what the fuck that is.
Yeah, Bob, you right, Bob. Bob phrased it correctly. Well, talk about trying to reword and redefine the lines of all this. Man, he trying to describe a man.
Submission, then you
Want a man. Oh,
oh, they gay. No, that's not a woman, right? That's just something that
You know there's not a queen.
has been-
How about that?
Yeah, you know that's not a queen.
That's something that's been created. That's not even a woman. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's an animal. It's a dog. No, I'm it's a dog. Listen, what want to submit naturally? Name one thing in nature that want to submit naturally.
Right.
You can't name one thing, but you think women want to submit.
wolves, lions. That's just two, gang. And yeah, female lions do low key run the pack on they the hunting exquisitions and shit. But best believe them little cubs and them old cubs, they gon' do their line unless they want to get kicked out the pack. Now they submitting to big lioness. You heard me? And with the wolf pack, I'm pretty sure they staying in line and they following the wolf leader, the pack leader. Oh, no, they submitting, because if they don't, they know shit gonna get bad real quick. They either gonna get jumped by the leader and his little dogs, or he get kicked out the pack too, and now he's starving. But they got more than standards in the jungle, gang. You break them rules, you kick the fuck out. Ain't no old jail, or we keep you around, we keep feeding you. You're done. You cut, family ties over. We better not see you again, or we gonna eat you. Like, it get like that, gang. So nah, they submitting. I'm pretty sure gorillas do the same too. Them gorillas and apes and shit. Yeah, they submitting to Big Mambo. They might fight here and there, but that's just how hierarchy works. Somebody got to take over one day. Gonna get a little rusty one day, and that's why, next in line, get ready. He working till his day come. But until then, nah, they submitting, gang. What is you talking about? Name somewhere that doesn't submit. Even flowers for to get pollen gotta submit for to let the pollen come on them. Even bumblebees going over there doing their job. It ain't like the flowers like, nah, bumblebee, get away. They got nectar for the bumblebee to come do this job. They over submitting, they providing. It's a symbiotic relationship. Come on, gang. Talking about submitting, the whole Mother Nature submitting. It's called working together, bitch. They got the ecosystem, nigga. The cycle of life. Mosquitoes and shit matter. You forgot that? You forgot how much a mosquito matter? That's offsite the whole food chain. Everything submitting but humans. We the ones over here trying to rechange the way shit work and change rules and remove this and putting our own shit in slave. We got cow slaves and shit. We don't even use them no more. Now we using 3D printed cows. Like, bruh, we is the ones out of order. We's the aliens here. We acting crazy. Like we try to destroy the shit that's self-sustaining us. So yeah, everybody submit but humans, gang. And that's just getting so much in our DNA that look, we even do dumb shit like this. We trying to lie about Mother Nature. No, they submitting. They submitting so well that shit's still working. No matter how bad we get up.
Naturally, no, it's a forced submission.
So I debunked that.
Right? Because the man got all the money. Right? See, listen, the man got all the money, he got the job, he got everything. So now the woman is forced to submit.
And in today's time though, it's the women is women is empowered, man. They running stuff, man.
No, I don't think you understand. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. They running stuff, but they gotta run it from the back. If a woman try to run something from out front, kind of crazy things happen. That's when you see men try to come up and use their male strength on a woman. They wanna rob her, manhandle her, treat her like a man when she's smart. Listen, when you get a woman that know how to articulate herself and know how to talk, that's the woman that always end up getting beat. And she get beat all the time because she talk too much.
How you beat a woman before?
Listen, everybody who ain't beat a woman before.
I've never beat a woman before.
I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
What?
Everybody have hit a woman before.
Huh? Nah. You on your Charleston White shit. Nah, you just saying some off the wall. Throw the spaghetti on the wall, see if it stick right now. Cause what is you talking about, huh? Everybody has what? No.
And if you don't know you hit a woman before, because to hit a woman, you don't gotta hit them. Did you know this? That if you smack somebody, listen, if you smack somebody.
This how you get people end up in jail right here, bruh. This how you put people in jail right here. You talking about, to hit them, you actually gotta hit them. Now you finna get people investigated from the 1970s and shit.
And give them silence, they get the same feeling. The brain. I'm telling you, want to talk about the brains, let's talk about it. So everybody has smacked a woman, because you have knowing a woman. Or knowing a woman is smacking a woman, because that's the reflection of the brain. That's what the brain do. It can't tell the difference between a smack and a knower. It don't know the difference. See, I think you think the smack got to come with the hit. The smack don't come with the hit, right? The smack will come with how you treat her. I don't think you get it, gang.
Oh, I understand. Check me out.
You beating her. You beating her up emotionally. You beat her emotionally without touching her, right? Some women would rather get hit.
Sometimes
like
be
hit
worse
me. No,
than physical.
A woman would rather get hit. No, hit me, get it over with. Hit me, get it over with. Don't play emotional games with my mind, right? Because I'm telling you, men don't understand emotional intelligence, and women are fully emotion, right?
So
and they need somebody to pour it in.
Do you believe a woman's greatest power is her ability to influence, nurture, educate, or inspire?
First of all, there's no emotional intelligence about being emotional. That's emotional unintelligence right there, gang. Like, for real, what's logical about that? Nothing. If you just literally going off of pure emotion and there's no sense in it at all, that's not emotional intelligence whatsoever. That's emotional unintelligence. So let's just keep that shit real. Let's stop making up words that sound some type of way so that people can't go ahead and break down exactly what it means. That's emotional unintelligence, if anything.
And if
Listen,
so,
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
Throwing tantrums and all that. That's childish.
No in one answer. Woman is supposed to inspire. If a woman is not inspiring you, then that's not a woman, right? A woman is supposed to teach. The first teacher has been woman, right? A lot of people don't.
That's emotional intelligence.
Oh no, a lot of people want to say, okay, cool.
Teaching,
man
nurturing.
Teach now, man teach everything, but how did man learn anything, right? Who fed man first? How did man learn how to eat?
What I'm asking you is,
how did man learn how to walk? How did man learn how to talk? Now let me talk. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
You asking me questions? I'm trying to give you the answers.
All right, go ahead.
Well, it was clearly the father, gang. It was clearly the father. You feel me? Because now in single mother households, we're seeing a whole new generation of men that we haven't seen ever. in the history of humankind, you know? So I'd say it was the father game. You know, it's always been a puzzle piece there. Dude do what the dude do, the female do what the female do. Yes, he gonna teach them emotional intelligence, things like that, how to love, you know? But the dad gonna teach them bitch how to walk, how to run, bitch, things of that nature. Our bodies work different. If you learn how to run like your mama, we gonna know you learned how to run from your mama, gang.
Right? How did man learn everything?
You hit one of these and shit.
You're not telling me how man learned. Because the man learned from
That's
man.
mama boy right there.
Man learned from women. So why is women?
He run just like his mama.
Why is that no?
You think that sound like a compliment? But that boy run just like his mama. Boy, he punched just like his mama. But that boy walk just like his mama. You feel me, gang? You feel me? That's all I'm saying. So yeah, his daddy taught him.
Women teachers. Come on, gang, stop playing with me.
Yeah, you need to calm down, man.
I don't need to calm down. You need to understand what you're saying because you're not making sense.
If I'm asking a question, you ain't answering them. You want me to ask you again? Let me say that shit again to you niggas? Want me to say it in nigga terms so you want to buck up on you niggas?
Hold up. You messing with my frequency. Hold up. Oh, hell.
What?
You messing with my frequency. I got vibrates different.
You need to check your blood pressure again like you did last time because you be tripping.
No, shut up.
If you don't understand how to answer the question, just say that.
I'm trying to find the right frequency.
I said it.
No,
I'm
gonna find the right hertz for you. Yeah, I'm gonna try 384 hertz for you. I'm gonna try 384 hertz probably work for you.
I need 448 hertz.
Yeah, you 300. Hold up.
Hey man, what in the hell? You don't gotta move your body to do that, bro.
You don't, bro. Crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. I hope you come back with some valuable information, man. Charleston White.
That would have been on this Charleston shit for real. I was about to say that.
Just recently got shot at in Houston, Texas by J. Prince mob ties, allegedly.
That's
so
cap.
he says.
You know he be lying.
And he said he the baddest man in the world. He went there, no security, came in 5th Ward, talked his shit. He said, I came there for free. Y'all could have got me for free. I came on another $1 and y'all still didn't do nothing.
Wait. He said he's the baddest after running?
Then he said he going to the FBI with the video.
And going to the... This man don't even... You can't even take him serious no more.
Went there, no security, came in 5th Ward, talked his shit. He said, I came there for free. Y'all could have got me for free. I came on another $1 and y'all still didn't do nothing. Then he said he going to the FBI with the video.
But you going to the FBI with the video,
like
they ain't do
Vlad.
nothing.
Like the police. No, he's like the police.
Vlad,
you see me? Hold up. No, not no good one. You just saw me get all the way in the spirit. You want to knock me out, talk about Charleston White. You want to play with me like that? You want to knock me out the spirit, talk about Charleston White? Stop playing with me. Listen,
Nah, for real.
I'm gonna say this. You don't understand what happened with Charleston White because you don't understand what happened in Texas, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. That J. Prince been killing this up for years. Everybody know. Listen, the fans know. But listen, I'm gonna say this. Rap A Lot Records been over rappers for years. Listen, all they artists broke. Listen, they broke as shit. Listen, Mr. Scarface is broke as shit. Right? Mr. Scarface is broke as shit. Right? Everybody from Rap A Lot, that was his song, Mr. Scarface. I don't know the rest of it. I can't remember. I just remember his bank account say 000. Right? Net worth is 0. Listen,
Damn.
I'm gonna say this. Jay Prince went and bought a house in the hood. Listen, I'm gonna say this. When you try to touch Charleston White, you done fucked up because you automatically going to jail because you trying to touch a federal informant. Leave Charleston White alone. He can't see shit, but he can see you. Right? Charleston White, the police. Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Listen, I'm gonna say this. You have nothing to prove to Charleston White. And Charleston White have nothing to prove to you. It's just for the internet. But you get the internet all fucked up.
So why you think they shooting at him?
Nah, because he's emotional. That's one thing about in the streets.
Man, that was probably Charleston throwing the firecracker out the window before driving off to act like somebody cared about him. And he had somebody in the crowd recording him.
He ain't lying.
Like, come on, bro. That whole thing was a skit. Bless you. Bless you, right?
In the streets can't control their emotions. They have no emotional intelligence. They move off how they feel. That's what they tell you in the streets. Your mama teach you that. Boy, you better go do what you feel. Go with how you feel. I don't do shit that I feel. All right? If I feel it, I know something wrong. I'm going to do what I think. But everybody move up how they feel, right? And that was going on in the trenches. So Charleston White went there, they moved to how they felt, and they felt like shooting them, but they missed. So them ain't no real killers. Ain't no real killers in Texas.
You said what?
Ain't no real killers in Texas.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
How they miss Charleston White?
You scared straight out here when you came to Texas.
How can you miss somebody with one eye?
Come out the
How can you miss? All you gotta do is come on the other side.
I don't think they were trying to hit him.
Come on the other side. Come on, man, y'all try to hit him. If you shoot, listen, that's like you know they in Texas then. Because if you got a gun, you shoot it. You gotta be trying to hit something. Why you pulling the gun and you shooting? You ain't trying to hit nothing. Jay Prince a bitch then.
Just say that. Well, don't say nothing about Texas though, man. Because you know you got to come back down here.
No, I said, nigga, I love Texas. Nigga, I'm from Texas. Nigga, I can say what I want to say, nigga. I'm a Texican. I'm a Texican. Stop playing on me. I'm a real Texican.
Nah, I got something for you. Speaking on that, check me out.
I'm a Texican.
St. Louis has produced, check me out, St. Louis has produced some of the toughest, smartest, and most resilient people in America. What is it about that city that you think made it like that creates that mindset?
St. Louis ain't produced but herpes. Yeah, St. Louis, not for real. St. Louis got the highest STD rate. Look it up. Listen, St. Louis do a whole lot of killing. I'm keeping it real. I don't think you understand what they do in St. Louis.
Killing?
Killing. Listen, I don't think you understand. In St. Louis, they gonna kill you and fuck you. Fuck you when you dead or alive. It just don't matter. You give them some money, they gonna fuck you. If you bend over, they gonna fuck you. In St. Louis, they just love to fuck you. I'm keeping it real, gang. I'm from Backdoor City, gang. Listen, so when you ask these questions, make sure you ask these questions right. I'm from the real St. Louis on GD or PD or Vice.
Okay, you from the real one. What you know about Jerry Lewis Bay? He one of the most talked about figures.
Listen, I don't understand about Jerry Lewis Bay. Jerry Lewis Bay killed a whole lot of shit. Jerry Lewis Bay was the first person to bring more Science Temple to St. Louis.
There you go.
Right, listen, I'm going to say this. You don't think I don't understand this? Listen, but they had all the police paid. Listen, did you know they killed the nigga on the steps?
He also brought a lot of heroin to there, what they say, too.
You hear what I said? They killed the nigga on the steps in the federal building for snitching, nigga. That what Jerry Lewis Bay did. On the steps. For snitching. Killed him dead.
How would you define his legacy in St. Louis?
What you mean? What you mean legacy in St. Louis? He ain't got no legacy in St. Louis. Don't nobody know who the fuck he is. You ask the YN right now who Jerry Lewis Bay is, they gonna say who the fuck is he? They don't know. They don't care neither. Listen,
tell me your thoughts on Jerry Lewis Bay. Because listen, a lot of YNs watch you, so you should educate them right now.
I don't think nobody should know about. I don't give no fuck about Jerry Lewis Bay. I don't give a fuck about no Bay, no eel. Listen, I don't give a fuck about no Bay, no eel. I don't give a fuck who killed. All I give a fuck about is peace be still. Right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Peace be still. Right? People don't find peace. They try to find religion. Right? In life is a lot of options, a lot of selections. But you should choose you. You should be the biggest choice. Right? A lot of people want to know Joyce Lewis Bay. What's his name? Joyce Lewis Bay? Jerry? Yeah,
Lewis
Jerry
Bay.
Springer? Jerry Lewis Bay.
Hey,
What's his name? I don't give a fuck his name. You see what I'm saying? No. You see what I'm saying? They forget you.
So let me ask you this.
Listen. You born with no name and you die without one. That's a lot of people don't know. But people live their life to try to oppress people, but once you dead, people don't remember you. Jerry Lewis Bay said, I'm going to give you what it takes to save a nation. Now take it and save yourself. If he was real to his word, then he saved himself. But you can't save yourself with information. The only way you can save yourself is with experience. See, everybody too big on getting information. But information, they never help nobody. Information, they never hurt nobody.
I disagree with that. Information is what has gotten some people out of prison for 30 years.
Information.
Because of information.
No, the experience. No, information.
Knowledge is power.
Information without experience is pointless. I can have all the information in the world, but the information never works the same way. The information is just a way to get started. But the information you got, you never use the information the same way you got it. It always changed. You never use information the same way. It always changed. So the information was never needed. The experience was.
The information that you obtained, you got it from experience?
No. The information is not needed. The experience is the true information. Listen, because without the experience, you don't have.
I say information is important, but the experience is more important. Like, you feel me? So you can know everything in the world, but until you actually act on it and learn how to actually implement that, it really don't matter. But you could be the next Isaac Newton, but if nobody knew what you did and you ain't never did nothing, you just figured it all out in your head, allegedly. It's just alleged, gang. That shit never happened.
information.
So now you
a
right.
lot of people
You
have
gotta act on
information
it.
without experience, and then when they had that experience,
I'm a victim
that
of this.
information don't work. All right? I'm keeping it real. I had a lot of information on the streets, but when I jumped in the streets, that information didn't work. I needed the experience to learn how to work. So information. I don't need information. If a nigga telling information, he a snitch.
How you figure that?
Yeah, he a snitch. I don't fuck with snitches. If he give information.
So listen, hold on.
If somebody give information, you telling me they not no snitch? Snitches give information.
The
I don't need no information.
Listen, the information
no,
that you put
I don't
out.
Fuck with information. No, I don't fuck with information. I don't fuck with information. I fuck with experience. I don't fuck with information.
Don't you got a snitching platform?
I don't do that. I don't do information.
Stop manipulating
I don't
people.
do that. Don't do that. That's for your information. Yeah. On the information I'm giving you. I'm giving you your information. Experience.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He said information, not details in the crime that you committed, bro. We ain't worried about what you know how to he talking about the information.
Yeah, ain't no smart. Ain't no smart. What, you thought I was intelligent? No, I ain't intelligent. Ain't no intelligent. Yeah, ain't no intelligent. Stop playing with me.
So check me out, man. You spent a lot of time down here in Texas, man. You became familiar with a lot of the the people down here. Go Yayo's back in jail.
Go
Look
hey
like
ho.
they beat him up real
Go
bad.
hey go hey ho. Go hey ho.
Go ho.
Go hey ho. Go hey ho. Ain't he one that's bent over like this?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Is that him? Yeah. Let's go hey ho. Let's go hey ho. I'm not gonna talk about him.
Oh,
I ain't been
hell
talking
no.
about him. He been stressed out. Why I'm talking about somebody been stressed out before? Come on, guys, stop playing with me. I ain't talking about nobody that been stressed out. If he went to jail, he wanted to be there. He went there so he can get stressed out. Come on, gang on G.
Right. Now you know
Oh,
everybody it didn't make the the airwaves, man. And it's like he got to be a up or something because he just keeps up. He just got
listen. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. And for everybody watching, everybody assume that you can up. There is no ups, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everything is an experience. And if you learn from the experience, was that a up or was it an experience? See, if you spend time worrying about the up, then you're gonna keep on making the up. The problem wasn't the up. The problem was to keep on thinking that it was a up, right? Because the moment you do something wrong, you figure out how to do it right, right? Without doing it wrong, you can never figure out how to do it right.
So let me ask you
All
this:
right.
when you go to prison, do you believe that certain people have to be in there a certain amount of time to actually learn a lesson, or do you think prison
Nah.
teaches you anything?
Turn that. What's that in the background? What's all that noise?
You said what?
What's all that
No,
noise?
like what that do?
What's all that noise?
What noise,
What's
man?
like you
like
talking
a
about
waterfall.
prison? Sound like you getting.
Oh.
What's all that noise? I heard. That's all I heard. Like, what's that?
Hey man, just
What's
answer
that?
the damn
What's that?
question,
I
man.
heard- no, you talking about prison, and then I'm hearing some smacking. Come on, gang, no. That don't sound correct. You talking about prison, then I start hearing. What I heard them sound for?
Nah, you ain't heard. Hey, listen, man. Hey, you ain't heard none of that going. I don't
No,
know nothing about
listen.
none of that, man.
I'm gonna say this. Listen, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to prison, you gotta understand you in prison before you go to prison because you're in prison of the mind, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Prison is nothing. When a man go to prison that's used to the streets, prison become easy. Why you think people go back and forth to prison? Because the prison was the box, right? The reality was the prison. Because we start thinking there's only one way to do certain things, right? Right now, if you go on the streets, they think it's only one way to get money, right? And they think that you're supposed to get money this one way, right? If you show them another way, they'll do it. But the problem is they don't know another way, right? So the prison is full of people that don't know no other way, right? It's a resolving door of people that don't know no other way, right? But the first thing you do when you get to prison, you understand that you forever be in the system. I never met one that went to prison and didn't go back. The system gonna make you go back.
So check me out. So your time in prison, when you went to prison,
And I went back. I went to prison and I went back.
So
I went
why?
to prison. I went to prison innocent and walked out guilty,
How's that
like
happen?
everybody else.
Spiritually,
Because
about what they say the law.
The environment, the environment. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Did you know if they lock you in the room with monkeys, your ass gonna become a monkey, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand. It's what happens. It's what it does, right? And it's nothing you can do about it, right? And prison had that effect on you. So I went to prison worse than I was when I went in.
So let me ask you this: Did you when you say you came out worse, was it like criminally worse or
criminally worse?
Spiritually worse.
Why was you locked up in the dorm 24 hours a day to talk about crime? All we gonna talk about is crime. What else we gonna talk about?
Right.
We don't know nothing else to talk about. All we see is crime. That's why they go out of jail and get more time, because all they see is crime. The government knows this. That's why right now, if they want to send you to jail, they send you to jail in 15 minutes. They program jail in your mind. Right now, they can program jail in your mind and give you the same experience from jail. And when you get up, you will think that you've been in jail the whole time. You just been asleep. So if they can do that now, what make you think that it ain't happened before? What make you think that right now, this reality is not simply just going on in your mind?
So
if somebody is putting these experiences in you.
Do you believe in the Manchurian candidate?
What?
The Manchurian candidate. Do you believe in
What's that? What's that?
It's exactly what you just said. When you
listen, I believe. Listen.
No. So what they do is they send you on a mission. Like most military guys been Manchurian candidates. When you see somebody assassinate somebody or attempt to or do something and they don't know they don't even know what the fuck happened. That's a Manchurian candidate. That's part of a Manchurian candidate.
Listen. Belief. I say this all the time. So hear this. Don't ask me nothing about belief. Belief is what you think is true. When you have belief, that means you haven't did the work to know. So I don't have belief, right? I did the work to know, right? And I know that there's nothing to know. See, once you understand that there's nothing to know, there's nothing to understand, everything is understood.
So
right?
you gotta know something. You gotta know something to know it's nothing to know.
You gotta know that there's nothing to know, and listen, the need to know is the stressful thing in life. That's why everybody is stressed, because they have the need to know. They got the need to know about tomorrow, and they don't know if they're gonna even be here tomorrow. I'm keeping it real. Everybody got the need to know something and not worried about the moment. What about the moment? Everybody need to know is the reason for stress. The need to know is the reason why people have heart attacks and stroke. You don't supposed to have the need to know, because there's nothing to know. Only things to need.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, gee.
Nolan Wells.
Nolan who?
Nolan Wells.
Nolan smells. What do you smell like? What do you smell like?
Listen, man.
No, you said Nolan smell. What do you smell like?
I said Nolan Wells, man. The young
Nolan
black guy
Wells.
that went out with the white kids and he didn't come back.
I thought you said Nolan. Listen, I thought you said Nolan smells. I was asking you what he smelled like.
Wells, man.
Yeah, I didn't know you said. I don't know who the fuck Nolan Wells is.
Why am I asking what another man smell like for, man?
Because I thought you said. We doing an interview, so if you're doing an interview, you're gonna ask me all the questions. So you ask me about smells.
No.
All right?
No.
I didn't know. I don't know. I thought that's how he smelled. He stink if he was in the water. If he
Tyler
dead, he
Perry
stink.
and Reverend Al Sharpton have put up $100,000 for anybody that know anything to come forward.
Listen, don't nobody know something. Listen, you don't know nothing about America. If they know something, they gonna tell it as soon as it happened. They don't never know nothing when there's 5 white people involved. If the only way they know something is somebody was black, but the black person dead, right? Listen.
What you learn from that last statement? Citizens don't be snitching, gang. That's a myth. That's something that they taught ignorant people so that ignorant people could go ahead and be locked up as well. For that they probably didn't even do. Like, come on, man. They stay solid when it's about them. When in they crib clapping they donkeys and shit, y'all don't ever really see they own get locked up. We all know the shit still happening. Till the day. When anime had always got bruised up faces, she talking about now it's because of her condition. We know Joseph putting y'all. We ain't finna tell on Joseph. They gonna hold that bit down. Yeah, so that snitching myth was created for ignorant people to go ahead and just be ignorant, gang. Nah, don't snitch. They tattletale now. Don't get it wrong. They'll tattletale on the color. Real quick. But since it wasn't a what's the name, nah, they staying to the code. To the code.
White people ain't gonna say
yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
The only way they had any way of knowing
Snitching a goofy thing. It's a I don't want to say a black thing, but it's a goofy thing.
if the black person survived.
It's not a citizen thing. Stop trying to use citizens for cope.
Tell Tyler Perry to shove that 100K up his ass. Yeah, for real. Cause look, it's forever secrecy. They not gonna know. But listen, everybody wanna come.
Just like the Jakes when like police do some shit. You think they telling on each other? No. They'll do something to the one that's trying to tell on everybody. That's called being solid.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, I know I don't like them. But even they more solid than goofies. Just keeping that bit all the way 100, bro. Real. All goofies that be learning from like rappers and shit that be telling them goofy shit and they don't even stand on that same shit that they would talk about. Those the goofies, gang. And that's where the goofies be learning from. But if y'all just pay attention to the people who get treated the best in the world, maybe you'll see some signs of some things that connect. Like, why ain't she say nothing? She seen what happened. She ain't say what happened. And she probably finna get her uncle to go do something about that behind the scenes. You feel me? Instead of tattletelling, what tattletelling gonna do?
To the fact and put it on black and white.
Come on, all right.
There is no black and white. And they want to say that, there's racism. There is no racism.
What you call it?
It's not,
something.
listen, it's not racism.
Shit, if they not talking and everybody chose not to talk, gang, and they got the same internet, cell phones, and ain't no video leaked yet of what supposedly happened versus robberies that we see all the time on camera getting recorded by the assailants and things of that nature. Being recorded, posted the same day, and tagging whoever was robbed. Like, come get your shit back. Was none of that, gang. Wasn't no, come get your dead dog. Wasn't no, come pick up your homie. Wasn't no none of that, bruh. Wasn't none of that. They just act like nothing happened. You heard me? They're acting innocent till proven guilty. Innocent till proven guilty. That's a thing too. All this snitching shit, that's new goofy mentality. I don't know where y'all learning this shit from, but unlearn it as soon as possible. Go pick up dictionaries and shit. You rather be loud, proud, strong, and wrong than just a goofy that's just telling. What that going like? What did you accomplish?
Just hate.
Listen. It's not racism. It's placism, right? It's what.
Nah, it's information, education. Remember we were saying knowledge is power earlier? This goes right back to that. Just like y'all talking about the dudes who go to jail to learn, and some of them actually do better, and some of them don't learn, and they ain't doing no better. These people just know what to learn.
K up his ass. Yeah, for real. Cause look,
They ain't being told.
It's forever secrecy.
Tell to get out of jail.
They not gonna know. But listen,
Like,
everybody
what?
want to come
I have a
to the
lawyer.
fact and put it on black and white. There is no black and white. And they want to say that, there's racism. There is no racism.
Shit, what you call it?
It's
It's
not,
something.
listen, it's not racism.
Education.
Listen. It's not racism. It's placism. Right?
Education.
It's where you placed. Right?
The
Because a lot of
situation
times
was racist,
you place
yeah.
in places to where that
But the way
is
it's being
irrelevant
handled,
in your environment.
that's education.
He wasn't placed in that place because when he spoke like he was white. So there was no racism over there. So even when he said, they wasn't saying it like you would say it where we say it at. So it's not racism, it's placism.
You just can't spell that. Spell it.
Yeah, placism. What the you mean spell it? How
You just made a word up. There's no such thing called placism. People in the comments, tell me what the fuck is placism.
It is placism. Placism is the word.
Spell it, nigga. Spell it.
Sound like a whitewash made up word.
Place.
It's not racism. It's actually statistically called a place of the...
Neanderthals ain't speak like that. Y'all just making up too much nonsense at this point. Just because you don't want to take accountability for what it really is.
P-L...
Look, can't even spell the new word.
C-E...
No.
I-S-O-M. I-S-M. Placism.
He was dead serious
placism.
too.
That's the word. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah. Look, it's about where you, listen, let me say this. It ain't about race, it's about where you're placed. Now that sound better?
Yeah. It sounded good. It sounded good.
Yeah, it ain't about race, it's about where you place. Because listen, if you place in a place, listen, I'm gonna say this. A child won't know it's black to somebody tell it, right? If a child born in this world, it don't know it's black.
So let me tell you, hold on.
My dog don't know it's a dog.
No, listen.
My dog think it's a human.
So hold on. Yeah, that dog crazy. Check me out. So the society and environment would tell that little black kid that they're black. The parents ain't gotta tell them.
Yeah, listen, but listen.
Hold on. How people treat that
Well,
little
no,
black
it
child
ain't no hold on.
is gonna show him.
It ain't no hold on. It ain't no show him.
What do you
Listen,
mean?
the moment you claim, listen. If you never claim to be black, then the things that happen to black people don't happen for you. I don't claim to be black. Right, listen, if I tell you I'm a Crip and I claim to be a Crip and the blood comes shoot me down, that's because I claim to be a Crip. So when you claim to be black and they treat you like a nigga, that's on you.
So how the police ever whooped your ass before?
Yeah, the police don't whoop me because they whoop my ass and I claim to be black.
Not because what you did, because you black.
No, because I claim to be black. I was in black environments. You know well where black environments at and where black people be at. They be in the trenches. They be in the clubs. They be over here. When you go where black people's at and you want to be black, you get treated like a nigga. That's your fault. That's your fault. But if I want to be treated like a man, then I don't go where they treat me like a nigga.
I was with you and you got arrested because you.
He said it's your fault to be. It's your fault to be in the proximity of where you live and where you're able to live and what you can afford. Like, if we all wanted to, we could just go to Dubai and just stay out of that harsh situation at a moment's notice. Just skipping to the peak moment of our life without any steps or order of operation, just immediately born into a better life. What he's saying. You on your Charleston white, bro. This is what Charleston be on when he be like, F your baby. When he talking down on babies that just came into this world and super innocent and got nothing to do with nothing. And can't control their environment, gang. They ain't choose to be here. You think they ready and they know how to sue their parents already? There's some kids already doing that to their parents now. It's that new generation. I'm telling you, boy.
He was a black
They
in
fighting back.
Hollywood. I was with you. They
I got
arrested
arrested.
you.
I got arrested because we parked.
Because we weren't doing shit.
No, because we look.
He's saying basically move to LA, move to Beverly Hills, move to Dubai as soon as you're born, so that you're not a product of your environment. Because you can afford that already at birth as a newborn baby, obviously, and you should be able to speak fluent every language. So it shouldn't be a problem of taking a plane ticket, moving yourself to a better environment, and leaving everything behind. And what world, though, man? Not even in the perfect world, yo boy.
He's doing parking on Hollywood in front of that truck that's supposed to be up
they
for
abandoned
food.
Dubai.
He was blocking traffic, so the police supposed to came and lock us up.
There's
But
Indians
you think
over
they
there
locked
now.
us up because I was black and famous. You just slow and stupid.
Man,
Right? You don't
listen,
understand.
What you mean?
That's a job.
I was there.
We broke the law.
I was
we broke the
recording
law.
this.
But we broke the law.
I was recording. Put me in handcuffs.
Gang, we broke the law. They ain't put your handcuff. You got out real quick, so you probably snitched. You probably a snitch. You probably a snitch. Why you bringing it up? Because you probably a feds.
He probably
Ain't no
snitched.
Feds. But listen, man.
I know.
You
Yeah,
ain't
Bob,
gotta
you gotta
know.
look quiet
You
right
hang with
now.
the feds. You Charleston White, the
Yeah,
goddamn
well-
feds, ain't it?
But don't ask me how nobody smell no more.
Nah, rest in peace to that young man. Man,
What's his
listen,
name? What's his name?
Nolan Wells down in Mississippi, man.
Rest in peace, Nolan Wells on GD. I'm with you, but he do smell right now though.
Oh, nah.
So
man.
that makes sense.
So I saw
You ain't right, boy.
King Yella on live again, and he seemed to be
Man, I
in
don't want to
different
talk
spirits.
about. I don't want to talk about no King Yella, man. King Yella just did some shit. He just
Again?
body slammed Jalice. He just body slammed Jalice.
He going
Somehow
to
he
prison.
body slammed Jalice. No, listen,
Jalika?
I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to be a snitch, but I'm forced to contact law enforcement on Yella, so I filed a police report today. I filed a police report on King Yella
met
today.
I heard some screaming in the back. What's going
that
on?
young lady, but she can't be that big, and he's pretty big. Why he doing body slamming her
No,
for?
Security telling us,
because
man,
he used to land on. He tried to lay on me. I can't wait till I catch Yella. If I ever see Yella again, he got a problem. I'm keeping it real. Listen, I don't threaten people, but if I ever see Yella, if I get a breath of Yella, it's that. Because I separated Yella. You know, he's still
It's
in
that?
slave ship with me. He got to do the contract.
He do.
So he got to do all the content.
He signed to
so
a
he still got to
360.
come to the building, but I don't never see him.
He duck his smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to do the content. I don't never see him.
He's scared of
Oh,
you.
so he just come there do his content and he leave.
Yeah, he got to do the content, but I don't never see him because if I see him, I'm going to smack the shit out of him.
Ooh.
If I see Yella, I'm going to smack the shit out of him.
You heard that,
You're
Yella?
going to find out why they call him Yella. Yellow belly, scary.
Why you sit there talking about that man like that? He ain't here.
Man, I will smack out Yella. If I call, you call Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella.
Emotions
Yella, where
make
you
you cry
at? Where you
sometimes.
at, Yella? It ain't no Yella. I don't give a fuck about no Yella. Yella, what Yella gonna do? Pop out of nowhere? Nigga,
He
fuck
might
Yella.
pop out of nowhere.
Nigga,
If he pop out of
Nigga,
nowhere, what
fuck
the hell you
Yella.
gonna do,
Listen,
nigga?
gang.
You ain't gonna
Listen,
take
gang.
out running that corner over there, nigga. If that
He
nigga
do
come
not-
up on you. He just
I'm
jumped
not
up on
gonna
you
walk
the
from
other
Yella.
day. You ain't do shit,
If I
nigga.
see Yella right now, I'll smack the shit out of him. On TV. Let
You
me
just
see
jumped
Yella
up on
right
you the
now.
other day. You didn't do
on
no
TV,
smacking.
On Pappy. I'll smack the shit out of Yella if I see him right now.
On
On
who?
TV.
You went to the guy.
No.
Get him. Whoop that nigga ass off the camera. Yo.
On G. No, come on.
Where that
Talk
go
to
to
him,
camera?
nigga. Yo, get him, Yella. Get him. This nigga, man.
Hey,
Take
bro,
his chain.
he set me up.
Fight back.
Hey, take them shoes off.
Oh, fight back.
They too big
Call
any
police.
goddamn way.
Call police.
Call the police.
Call police.
He got the Chicago nigga with him
Call
too.
police.
Now look, your ass come
Call
back on there.
police.
Now you toe up.
Call police.
Now you told
How the
him.
fuck he
Purse
get
on the
here?
floor and
Call
shit.
police.
Oh my God.
Call
Call the Las
police.
Vegas police department.
Call the police. Call the police. No, gang, I'm hurt.
Now you
Yeah,
asked for that. You talking about call the
told you
police?
that.
Tell you gonna smack somebody.
Uh,
Who you gonna smack?
I ain't say I was gonna smack nobody. I ain't say
You just said that.
I ain't say I was gonna
Nah,
smack.
you didn't say
I
nothing.
never said I was gonna smack. That was a different reality. This is a different moment. When it came, I ain't feel like doing it.
So is your body hurting
Nigga,
right now?
I ain't feel like doing it. No,
and whoop up to a different world and
But
took
that's
the
a
camera
different
with him.
reality. Yeah, I don't feel like doing it no more. Listen, I said I was gonna smack him, but when I saw him, he's still big. He ain't getting no smaller.
That boy picked
but now-
Uncle up
now
like
I'ma tell you
this.
I'm calling the police on my phone. I'm gonna show you how we do it. Where I'm from, and they broke these $3,000 glasses.
Them girls ain't
$3,000
coming down
glass.
3,000.
Oh my mama, these $3K.
Oh, them
He
things
going
broke.
to
Them bitches $15.99 on your website,
jail.
Oh, they broke.
Broken for listen,
got
he going
two
to
pair.
jail. He said him and chemo, I fuck with Pappy. And I fuck with Pappy. Him and chemo got me fucked up on GD, on Vice
Chemo.
Lord, on Larry David.
So check
Chemo
me
got
out,
me
Unc.
fucked
Listen,
up.
man.
They jumped. What do you mean? They just jumped me. You know, look. What
Well,
the
you
fuck?
shouldn't have been
Nigga,
over
you
there
ain't
talking
even
that
help
shit
me.
like that.
You ain't even help me. You ain't do shit.
I'm not, listen, I fuck with Yella. That's my
You
boy.
ain't do nothing.
That's my
going
boy.
to Chicago
What do you
next
mean?
week.
You ain't do nothing.
Where your security
Oh,
at?
gee.
You had security that last
Bro, I
time.
tell him I go to Chicago next week.
I'm gonna get 4 extras for my security, but he lost the hand.
Where David at?
Now, f- David.
Where big homie CC, bitch.
Hey, listen, man. So
Hey,
listen,
security
throughout
guard right
history, man, you know, we've always wondered where we came from, human beings. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be the universe or some other type of intelligence form. Where do you think we actually came from?
See, listen. Everybody think that because we here, we had to come from something. That's a human perception. Some things exist because they do, right? But we can trace back the body, right? The body was created by the demiurge, right?
Oh, okay.
But life itself came from the paroma. When I'm talking about life, I'm talking about consciousness. Consciousness came from Sophia, right? But we don't know how to access it, right? Because the influence of the food, the influence of the people. Life has been influenced by bad experiences that we turn into our life, right? So when you talk about the existence and where we come from, we gotta look at what came first. The only thing that came first was a star. If you look at my skin, you go find stardust in my skin, right? So in this existence, in this physical body, in this physical realm, the existence came from the stars. But this is not existence, because nothing here is actually in existence at all, right? True existence we have not seen. We only have seen prison, right?
So you
We
so
don't know.
you saying we live in a big prison?
Listen. How do you know that before you met me that I ever existed at all? How do you know? How do you know I didn't come
I
into
never seen
existence the
nobody
day
like
you
you
met me?
before in my life. I never seen no shit like
How
that.
do you know? How do you know?
Shit,
You don't
I
know. How do you know the world didn't start last Friday? How do you know? We don't know, right?
How you
We
listen?
don't
Hold on.
even-
How you know what world? Because my world didn't start last Friday. I've been here.
How do you know? How do you know? How do you know them memories wasn't programmed in you? Them feelings wasn't programmed in you? How do you know? If they could do the same thing right now to a jail sentence, they could program the memory in jail sentence and say you've been in jail 15 years. So how do you know that you ain't just come here
you
last
right
week?
about that.
So how do you know you ain't just come here
I
last
still
week?
ain't heard about that yet.
So
How
let
do
me
you
ask you
know?
this:
I seen it in the movies,
when you didn't dress like that or wear your hair like that or did all this type of shit you be doing when you was back in St. Louis, had the phone company and you dressed with the tie and you low cut and you kept going to jail. When did you jump into a different realm to become 607
What do you mean?
Punk?
There's no different realm. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Stop playing with me. There's no different realm. Everything exists at the same time. It's a different selection. Sometimes I select better selections, right? And they call them high vibrations. They call the better selections high vibrations when it comes with the high reward. But sometimes low vibration pay you back with high rewards, right? So it's not
Low vibrations
the
pay
low,
you back with high
no,
rewards.
yeah, sometimes it do. Because I know a lot of things depend on what you think is a reward. If you
I ain't gonna lie. Sad to say, in this world that we live in, he low-key right. Cause they say the only way you can low-key become a billionaire is by what? Anybody who did any research on money, you know. And you know the answer to that is not nothing very nice. It's actually demoralizing. And it shows just how much morals that they have left instilled in them. Now, become a millionaire is a different story. That's just financial freedom right there. We all understand that path. And that's completely understandable. Especially like when everything revolves around money. Like you can't do shit without bread, gang. No matter how nice and poetic you trying to sound, yo ass could barely get a bag of chips for $1. They damn near just deleted the penny. Like poor people ain't still got a use for them things. I need my change in completion. What else? I lost my train of thought, so I'm gonna just play the video.
your reward is money, then you can do a whole
But I know I
lot
was
of
cooking,
low
though.
vibrational things and get a whole lot of money. So, and that's also could be used as high vibrational. It's high vibrational ways to use money. So it's not
Agreed.
the money, it's not the thing, it's the person, it's the
Agreed.
attention, it's the intent,
Agreed.
right?
That's why they say money only amplifies what's already there. Now, if you're a good person, you could be a great person with that breach and show the love that you probably genuinely wanted to do. You heard me? But if you like C-Dub, Charleston, who he done seen, the more money he get, the more of the real Charleston comes out. Instead of him doing more child activist good things that he used to talk about, changing laws and doing all this, he partied like a white boy. You feel me? He be hanging out with Adam Ross and them boys. He over here doing a whole bunch of weird stuff. His mannerisms done changed. He don't stand for nothing no more. Like it's different. People could be affected by the bread differently, but it only brings out what was already there or amplifies that. If you was a dick, you're gonna be way more of a dick. If you was a better person, you'll probably be a great one. But that's rare. We don't really see that too much.
So that's what I'm telling you. I'm trying to make you understand that in a full circle.
Let me ask you this.
So that
Do you
just that
believe
go back
the
to
human
it.
race is simply a natural evolution
Well,
of
you
life?
get paid to be
Or
a
could
I don't
it
believe
be
dickhead in
shit.
this world.
that we are
No.
part of something larger?
No, I don't believe there is no evolution. What you see is different human species that was created. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody know that what we call the white man did not exist at first. They was created with the Cabbage Patch Kids, and they came, right? The same thing with the Neanderthal. What the Neanderthals, Canterthal, what you call them? The Neanderthals?
Neanderthals.
What you call them? Yeah, the Neanderthals. Them a different type of human too. It's different type of species.
Well, there ain't no more of them no more, though.
Bigfoot. Listen, Bigfoot. It is more than. What the fuck you mean? It's places that you don't even know of where they don't even have no physical contact.
Right,
Where
right.
America won't even tell them what year it is. Don't play on me. They live the same way they've been living. You can't see them. They live in rural areas. You can't see these people. You don't know. You know what you see. Everything is in a prison. Why you think you need a passport to leave? Everything is in a prison. In the prison, everywhere you see
That's called, I think it's called a maritime state or
no,
something.
it's an experiment. No, it's a different experiment.
Experiment.
The hood is an experiment. Before they put you in the hood, did you know this? Before they put you in the hood, this is what they did. They took rats, and they put them up higher. They noticed that when the rats went up higher, they lost more consciousness. They went crazy. So then they took the hood, and they built the projects up high. And that's why they went crazy. That was an experiment, right? Everything has been an experiment. Right now, you living in an experiment. I don't think you understand, gang.
Yeah, I got
Right?
you. Let me ask you this.
See, I don't think you get it. We in an experiment. We live in an experiment.
They do get exposed every other year for another experiment that was ongoing on the human population. Like, wasn't there some mosquitoes? Like, Florida low-key going through some shit right now. This little mosquitoes, they talking about they dropping off man-made mosquitoes and shit. But these shit, they're in there bulletproof. Now you can't even smush them. You'll stab another hole in your hand trying to smush these. They got robots in these. talk pretending to be mosquito.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, nah, but it is an ongoing experiment for sure. What they call that bit? Chemical warfare. It's something else too, doing with the government to the people on some shit. I forgot what that shit is.
Experiment.
If
Both
you
of
were
them.
given $100 million to rebuild a struggling neighborhood like an experiment, where would the first dollar go and why?
Listen, let me say this.
You said a struggling neighborhood, first dollar? Maybe they poor, they bad with money, probably ain't got no financial resources. I start off with plants that could produce fruit. So that even when they up, it's a mango in the backyard. Some apples and oranges right down the street and things of that nature. You heard me? Even the homeless down to eat off them. Instead of them rotting on the ground, ooh, we got some extras. That first dollar right there spent. Boom. Second dollar. Instead of individual homes, but like a big ass plaza. Like, yeah, y'all ain't got no privacy per se at right now. We gonna work towards that in the future. But y'all have a roof over y'all head. Rules ain't too harsh. Just don't be in there bit smoking no coke. And we won't have a problem. Third dollar. You know, we trying to scratch that dollar now. Some more food. What else we could do for food in the neighborhood? Probably like a little work spot that high school students could get their first job at. So boom, now we got workers. We don't got to worry about workers. We'll even hire immigrants. We don't give a damn. Anybody who want a job ready to work, nice jobs, probably minimum wage, but decent resources. And people who hungry and really want that job, get that job. Something like a little Amazon situation. So that even some of the people in that neighborhood could actually have jobs themselves. So not only is the worker solved, the pay solved, now the food issue down there solved. You feel me? Probably even bring a business into that town as well, if good word spread.
You talking about that?
And that's just the first couple dollars, gang.
Yeah. I need 100 million.
But y'all gonna worry about some other shit like, giving that money to the government, voting on a different law, and then that law don't never benefit nobody. Life goes on, and then maybe y'all spit back 5 years later and be like, you know what? We should just lock them up. It's illegal to be homeless. That's how they gonna spend the bread. So I think my way might be better, gang. I ain't seen an apple tree in my whole life.
Tell you right now, because I need 999 acres. Right?
I seen a mango tree,
you
though.
Understand, right?
I was around for those.
You gotta take this reality and look at it, right? And understand. You see that new water they got that was made by Pepsi? It's not even water. It's made by Pepsi, right? So what I'm telling you is, do you understand right now they got seedless fruit? But do you know what seedless fruit do? Listen, the more seedless fruit you get, then you're gonna have food on subscription. So now you cannot get fruit with seed, so that means you can't get no real fruit.
He talk about the fruit
right?
issue too.
Even now, when you get real fruit, it ain't real fruit because the orange and the apple and the banana, all that has been changed. The banana supposed to have seeds. The watermelon supposed to be small and sour, right? So the first thing I would do is find a place to plant some real food. I think that's important because
Nah, I promise y'all boys I ain't watched this video first. But the fact that I first lined up so evenly, we both thought, hey, plant trees for the poor. Plant trees. I mean, y'all claim they don't know how to. Trees never fail nobody. They can down there regrow themselves. They self-sufficient. We just got to down there water them. Don't be a dick. Try to cut them down. And we vibing. I don't know if they ever cut no tree down too. We just be vibing on it. We probably climb them at a young age, but that about it. Maybe hit a backflip off that bit. We won't even probably draw a name in that hole for real. Like, nah, that bit look precious.
because that's gonna be the most important thing that your body ever gonna need is energy.
Yeah.
A lot of times people eat food and they go to sleep. And food make you go to sleep. You shouldn't eat that food.
You know,
right. That's the first thing I do.
We don't have more like they don't have like trees. With, oranges and peaches and pear. You don't see those.
No.
It's control. It's prison.
And they selling
no
water.
because they took away all that. Without
everything's monopolized.
yeah, they're selling water. They're not the water. They're selling not even real.
It was selling air like 2017.
Right.
Y'all know them little gas tanks.
Why they got too many different versions of water? Why? What water did you take? They got so many different spring waters. Which one is actually spring water? Right. Which one is real? How you decide? Right? Listen, you don't decide. You take control of your mind and all the water good, right? Because once you control your mind, then any water become good because you can change the water with your mind. A lot of people don't know. So all the water good. Just separating it becomes the trick.
So
they can't
how you
separate
separate
water.
it?
I like to want to believe that.
They separated. When they put it in different bottles, they made your mind think it's
I like to
separated.
wanna believe
to
that.
me, it's all water.
all the
Tap
same
water,
thing.
spring
Yeah.
water is just water. And I drink water, right? I keep it real, gang.
So
I
some
drink.
I thought you drink Saratoga. What they stopped paying? Or the contract over?
You ain't lying.
Unc said contract void. I drink anything now. He said, you Saratoga?
You
Water.
did. So you drank Saratoga in a glass
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
Do you think that's
Listen,
hold on?
See, Bob is manager. He had to get him back on track. He like, hold on, he about to fuck up our money, gang. What you doing? You drink Saratoga, remember?
it's just water. And I drink water, right? I keep it real, gang. I
So let me ask
drink
you
water.
this. So you drank Saratoga in a glass
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think
prefer-
W
listen,
manager,
Hold
W
on,
manager.
Do you think that's
Look.
any better than the plastic bottle if all the water the same?
Listen, let me
Bob
tell you.
like, hold up, they
When
pay
it
us
comes
good.
to
What you doing, huh?
The glass bottle water. Listen, I drink the glass bottle water for a
Code and
different
overloaded.
reason, right?
Turn it down
That's an
video
experience.
settings and use it
I
faster
drink
on
it for the
code.
experience and experience that it give me. That don't mean something is wrong with tap water. I drunk tap water. I never died from tap water. Everybody want to say it got iron in it. Well, I drunk a lot of iron in, and I still got my conscience, right? Listen, I brush my teeth with fluoride toothpaste still to this day. I'm still enlightened. Yeah. Whenever I want to, if the only thing I have is fluoride toothpaste, I use it. But then I use banana sometimes. I use whatever I feel. It's the moment, right? There's nothing wrong with life. It's all different experiences. Ain't nothing hurt. There's nothing poison to me.
The last one was a bad example.
Right? Poison is in your mind.
So you eat and obviously drink a certain type of way. So doesn't it
No.
poison you? Why do you eat?
No, I eat like this. I eat like this down.
Shit?
I eat like this down. Listen, I eat omega. I eat one time a day. That's now. That's in this moment. But nigga, I ate everything you ate. I ate hamburger. I ate human meat just like you. But at this moment,
Man, I ain't no
I
damn
eat what I eat. You ate McDonald's before. You ate Burger King.
Well, I started eating at McDonald's so long ago, boy. Like so long ago. I think for me, it was when the McChicken changed. I don't know when they changed the ingredients, but that was my favorite. I grabbed me 2 McChickens, a strawberry shake, and some fries. The strawberry shake don't like all the recipes. Y'all had the perfect fries. You feel me? Top 2 out of them and Wendy's. This throwback, I'm talking about 2017, 2019, y'all boys. Been over with for the Donalds. I'm talking about since they changed the ingredients. Like, what the f is this? What is this? They started having bones in the McChicken and shit. I wasn't used to this. I didn't know y'all had the whole beak in this. Then I seen how they made it, and I was like, oh, I'm cool off that shit. You feel me? And like, not only you see how they make it, it don't take this. This wasn't what I would pay my money for. And then they raised the price on top of that. I heard a McChicken like $5 now. In what world? Well, I would have got like 5 of them for that money. My whole order was $5. 2 Mc, but it sound like I'm talking about 50 years ago. This how the old used to talk. I used to get that whole order for $1. You think them fucking lying? $5, gang. I probably get that 2 McChickens, fry, strawberry shake. That 4 items, gang. That ain't no 4 for 4 or nothing. You heard me? That ain't no 4 for 4 or nothing. That $5, 507, 535, right? 535. 535 right there on the head. You heard me? Same little seeds. You get your box piece the same price. Nowadays, it's a whole nother story. He said, no real shit, man. You think I'm talking about 50 years ago. They talking about a McChicken by itself now, $5. I'm cool. Like, who eating that shit? The whole point of fast food was it was cheap and it was decent back then. Now the shit don't even be good. It's never fresh anymore. And it's expensive. What? Hell no. Y'all forcing me to eat healthy. Y'all forcing my hand.
Human meat.
So now I'm with Uncle on that, boy. I don't know how y'all still eat that. I don't care if you got it like that. Go eat something else, bitch. Chick-fil-A, all type of other shit. Popeyes, go get something else.
I'm not gonna disagree with that. No.
You ain't no food, but you don't know what true food is. You eat human. Yeah, you eat human.
Do you believe consciousness is just a function of the brain, or do you think there's something deeper about the human awareness and existence?
Yeah, and I heard they food on rock. Now they've been saying they food on rock for like 20 years. But they say the preservatives, you heard me? Them preservatives, see, at least Burger King food rot. You feel me? So like, yeah, even though they meat like been so fake for the longest, won't know what the fuck they shit. It might not be human though. That might be confirmed. They might just be using some 3D printed shit. But at the same time, at least they shit rot. You heard me? I don't even eat that shit either though.
You want to say that they're conscious.
All they meat's too flat.
Because nobody can understand consciousness.
They cut too much corners at Burger King.
We understand energy. We can tell you what energy is, right? No one can tell you what consciousness is. Right?
So how do
Everybody
is
living,
that a
it's
natural
not
thing
conscious.
that happens?
Everybody living is not conscious, right? Some people are just living. When you tap into consciousness, it's a different life.
I knew one had some new dreads in his head. I told y'all, look, they even got different roots. Nah, come on. I know you be reattaching them, bitch, but it's a whole new set. That boy had real dukes at first. Now these is individual strands. They got a new donor and started over.
Call it being woke.
Ain't no woke. Listen, ain't no woke. A lot of people want to say they woke, but let's just be real. If somebody say they woke, they're saying you sleep. So if I'm woke and you sleep, that means you is above me and I'm beneath you. There is no woke. Because we all still here. We all stuck in this dream. Who woke?
Does it matter if nobody's woke or sleep? Does it matter what type of information you obtain? Everybody
No, it don't matter. Let me tell you. It don't.
I got a donor for the dreads.
Let me tell you why it don't matter. Everybody will get to the same destination, but just at different times. If they took the apple and they put the apple in the box and the apple will rot, the apple will turn into dust, then the apple will turn back to the same apple in that box, right? Because everything is stuck in a cycle. So everybody that you're looking at right now will be out that cycle. But the problem is you're not looking at nobody because everybody is you. Everybody will succeed in this life. That's the thing. Nobody can fail. So it's an experience. I don't know one person that's living right now that can fail in this. Can't nobody fail. It's unfailable.
So when people find themselves in
Listen,
prison,
let me tell you why it's unfailable. Let me tell you why it's unfailable. If you took 100 monkeys and put 100 monkeys in a room with 100 typewriters, that will rewrite any book known to man.
you that probably had to be shown one time or a few
No,
times.
they got to be shown nothing. If you put 100 monkeys with 100 typewriters in a room with unlimited chances, that will rewrite every book known to man. How? How is that possible?
Now, I don't know about that.
Tupac rap, nigga. They'll rewrite all young boy rap. They'll rewrite everything because we only have a certain thing in this selection. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I keep telling everybody this. Everybody don't understand it. There you go. Everything's a repeat. All right.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Now you get it.
Okay.
Everything's a repeat. Everything repeat.
Check me out.
No matter what.
Many ancient civilizations have stories about beings coming from the sky or possessing knowledge beyond their time. Do you think those stories are mythology, symbolism, or do they represent something more?
Nah, gang. Just putting two and two together, I think that was just regular smart people. Because if we look at how shit work today, we just seen a whole bunch of advancements that coulda, shoulda, woulda been, but never got through because the people at the top decided that, nah, we not gonna let that one slide. Matter of fact, let's get rid of the person with them big ass ideas too. Yeah, nah, he disappearing. We disappeared. He gone. What was that? Y'all said something about a flying car? That's what I thought. You said about a water-powered electric vehicle? You better shut the fuck up and let Elon shine, nigga. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, now 100%. I'm pretty sure it was just somebody who just tried to explain to us what was really going on. But the upper heads decided that he was foolish and crazy, so they tried to shut him down, like the witch hunts. This been going on so long. What else? They killed Jesus, gang. Gang, they killed Jesus, gang.
You know, the Indians said, listen.
So nah, I think it's just the foolish people that run this shit, the smarts of the elites. They just like see us suffer, gang. They don't want to see no advancements. Cause even though when there do be some new shit pop up, they like, yeah, delete that. Let cuff that shit for like 50 years. He said, hey, yo, could you turn up the volume for the interview? Say less. Oh, I ain't know that bitch quiet.
The Indians said.
Oh, I see what happened. It cut out. I see. All right, so let me turn this one on. Bet that up, gang. Bet that up.
That the black people came from a hole in the sky.
You be doing that.
Right? So you got to understand, you ever heard of a portal?
100%.
Appreciate that, gang.
Right? It's portals. And right now, where you see military bases is, that's where the portal's at. Because that's where they always see all the UFO sightings. Right? They are guarding portals. So when you ask the questions, you got to understand that we've been traveling.
Appreciate you, gang. My OBS been tripping lately. If you never would have said nothing, I would have never noticed. Cause to me it still sound regular, but on OBS it cut out the desktop audio. Like my shit been glitching lately. I don't know if I gotta update this. I've been trying all type of shit, gang. This shit keep cutting out
Through different dimensions. When I say different dimensions, I mean different realities all at the same time, right? But it's a problem with everything that they say, and I'm gonna let you know why it's a problem, and it's a big problem, right? The people don't understand is you only can possibly, if you do it like right now, if I was here watching this, I gotta be from the past. I couldn't be from the future because the future doesn't exist. All we have is now. To think about the future, you gotta think about it now. To think about the past, you gotta think about it now. So all we got is now.
Right. Do you think like us humans, Uncle, humans truly are truly in control of their own destiny?
No. Nobody's control their destiny if you're a human. It's a human and it's a woman. Right? You gotta understand this. A lot of people
so human and it's a woman.
Yeah, woman, not woman, woman.
Woman.
Right? A woman is when you activate, it's a different thing because masculine was never created. The only thing created was woman. That's why you got X, X, and XY. The Y is just a smaller version of the X. The only thing that ever created was woman. Right? And the man is a reflection of woman. I say it all the time, but people don't understand. They don't get that. There's no such thing as what you think is a such thing as, because you think that it's a divine masculine, but there's no divine masculine. It's only divine feminine. That's the only thing that was created. You just the feminine side that's masculine.
So it's never no divine masculine. It's only divine feminine.
No, it's no divine masculine. Only divine feminine. The X. Listen, you got XX, you got XY, and the Y is a smaller version of the X. So you only got XX. Now you got XY. If Y is a smaller version of the X, the only thing ever created was female.
Right.
The only thing in existence is female right now. The only thing in existence right now is female. Because XX and XY is the same thing. The Y is just a smaller version of the X, according to science.
If the only thing is only
and I can prove this. Listen, I can prove this. The only thing that exists is females. Did you know that there's a fish, right? And the fish, they both got and they fight each other with they and the one that lose, the other one and had a baby. It's true. Look it up. It's fish. And they both born and they fight with they and when they lose, the other one.
Nah, you probably talk about a particular species of fish that caught your attention, gang. I'm pretty sure who be collecting fishes in their tanks and shit could tell you the difference between the male and the females in their shit. And I know most of the time, the males down there be looking more creative than the females sometimes. So like, nah, you can spot a difference in some fish. I don't know what fish you talking about. You might be talking about a particular fish.
Other one. And then the other one had a baby, right? Because the only thing that exists before they is that.
They hit each
other. Everything is that.
Huh?
I don't think you get it.
Story
I know it sounds crazy to you, but you would never get it. That's why right now it's certain. Listen. Right now, there's a lot of female in the wild, in the wilderness that can have babies without men. They don't need men to reproduce.
I heard of that too.
Yeah, I'm keeping it real. Right now, females don't need men to reproduce.
So when you saying you say there's no men. So
there's no such thing as man.
So how does life get here without the man and the woman?
No, it's all. See, the thing, life never got here. This is all the same thing. You separating it. Listen, you got a masculine and a feminine side of your brain. Man and woman is the same. And it said that if you ever look at the Gnostic text in the book of Eve, Eve said that me and your father was one, but the devil split us. Man and woman is together as one, gang. It's one unit. It's woman. There's no separate entities. There's no apart.
I can't be doing all that talking without getting fried.
Oh, come on, gang. Stop playing with me. I'm telling you, man and woman are not apart. But once you make them apart and you start trying to make women submit, you end up making yourself submit.
So tell everybody, how does life get here if men don't exist?
Life is not. Listen, that's the problem. Everybody think life here.
How do babies come?
Prove it. What you mean how babies come?
How do babies come?
How do babies come?
What do you mean?
What
Explain.
babies
Babies get here.
You and bust a nut. And the baby come out 9 months later. What you mean?
I thought you were gonna say something about the stork. What? That's why he asked, but I don't blame you for asking him that, gang, because you know, based off the shit he's saying right now, we all could have sworn he was gonna say something else. But at least he understands.
Well, make it make sense. Well, you ask.
Listen, a human being, a woman is not unless she got a surrogate, type of thing going on. There's no woman having no child without a man.
No, listen, I'm telling you this, man.
Not
Listen,
human beings, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, bro. If you say that, then a lot of people in the world gonna f you up because you were saying that Jesus never came. If you saying that a woman cannot have birth
That's
without
a
a
good
man.
comeback.
No, that's a woman, gang. That's the point. That was divine creation. God implanted his seed directly into that chosen specimen. You heard me? That chosen being. That holy temple on some like, come on, man. You saying these other people God? Nah, see, that's the difference. That's why I shut y'all down in y'all little arguments where y'all try to be like, I'm God.
No, God is me. God is within me. This world, I created it. I can make anything and I can, bitch.
Do what God did. And then let's talk. Now, Jesus did say that man should be able to do what he done did and greater. But I don't think we got there yet. The way we set up in the malicious ways that y'all moving more like the devil, not God. If you move more holy, you might get some more holy blessings and miracles. But if you move them evil, gang,
He ain't lying.
yeah, keep wishing for better. It's always gonna be.
No, ain't no
a wish.
comeback. I'm telling you for real, gang. It's happening. It's still happening. I'm telling you, you don't know that's happening because everything that you have ever saw was an experiment.
Do
The
better,
whole
you want
world
better.
is full of different experiments.
Yeah, it's a bad experiment going on.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You live in an experiment. If you was in the hood, you
Amen.
was in an experiment.
You're
I'm out it now, gang. I understand it was an experiment. If you made it out it, you gonna know it was an experiment.
Yep.
You was getting experimented on GD.
So can you still be in the hood in the experiment, but mentally be somewhere else?
Of course. That's how you gotta make it out.
That's how
you gotta make it out. You gotta make it out in your mind before you make it out with your body. Your mind gotta leave first. Yeah. On the way out. On the way out is through the mind. A lot of people don't know.
A person's true character shows up when nobody is watching, What standards should a woman hold herself to when the spotlight is gone?
I don't believe a woman should.
This for Miss Jalise.
Nah, I don't care. I'm gonna say this. I don't think a woman should have standards.
What?
Right? I think a woman. No, I think nobody should have standards. Standards is a prison. Right? I think everybody should do whatever it is.
To an extent, it is a prison because some people do be prejudging. You heard me, and that could go wrong and low key end up stabbing you in the back. You cut your blessing short down there trying to misjudge somebody based off your past traumas.
He ain't lying.
So nah, you right. Hey, hold on, you cooking. You surprised me.
I don't care. I'm gonna say this. I don't think a woman should have standards.
I thought you gonna be on some
Right? I
beat
think
bullshit.
I think nobody should have standards. Standards is a prison. Right? I think everybody should do whatever it is they want to do anytime they want to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that anybody with that person should understand that person just needed that experience. Life not about standards. Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
They tell me that I gotta have standards and I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Standard is a prison. I ain't got standards for I ain't got no standards. Standards.
How do you? Let me
I
ask
don't
you
want
this.
Now, facts. So now, fuck standards, but I feel like everybody should at least have morals. But you should have some type of moral compass. You should have your example or reasons of know what good and wrong is. At least try your best. Know that you try your best to always choose good over evil. You feel me? We all human at the end of the day. We all fall to temptations. But is you ask yourself, really truly, is you trying? Try harder.
standards. If a bitch got standards, get her the fuck away from me.
So yeah, nah.
I don't want no
look at
standards.
Do what you wanted to
Yeah,
have.
yeah. She got standards. That means she ain't gonna suck the dick in the car. And he just got standards. yeah. We don't need no standards. Bitch.
Yeah, you
No,
a
for
trick
real.
anyway, so I don't know.
Yeah. So we don't need no standards. I don't need no standards. Yeah. You want a bitch with standards? A bitch with standards ain't gonna get down. A bitch without no standards, she get down.
Asking me that.
Yeah, I know you don't want with standards.
I thought I had me some with standards over there. I met at the content house, but you know
Okay,
that
now
didn't turn out right.
that's no problem. You try to meet
Content
something at the
house
content
gang.
house. Don't meet nothing at the content house.
I was just in the world, just living. I wasn't
Content
anywhere.
gang.
We could have met. We met in a different realm. Then we met there.
Boy, you goofy. That's
You
why
gotta
you
do
goofy.
better, gang.
I'm
You
trying to
gotta do
ask
better,
you to be on my
gang.
TikTok because I don't like doing interviews with you. I like being on my TikTok. I don't like doing this with you. That's why I want to fix my TikTok.
Yeah, somebody.
TikTok, you don't stop.
Oh, you say you
Until
double
the
dipping.
TikTok, you don't quit.
Do a TikTok right now, then.
you don't
Yeah, go ahead, do a
stop.
TikTok.
Until the TikTok, you don't quit. I'm TikToking right now. I'm on TikTok. You want TikTok dance? Do TikTok dance. Do TikTok dance. Stop playing with me. Do TikTok dance. You can't do this. You don't know nothing about this TikTok.
I ain't
Stop
gonna
playing
do
with
it
me.
like that.
TikTok right now.
Yeah, we on
do
TikTok.
TikTok dances.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's why you know why you ain't famous. If you famous, you gotta go on TikTok.
Hey, boy, I'm finna throw you in one of my TikToks, man. You say you wanna be on TikTok, that dance too. I'm gonna use that bit like, you know how the streamers be dancing on streamers. I had made one of those not too long ago. Let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. I made one of those not too long ago, right? I'm finna throw you in the next one, gang. Let me find that bitch right now. Hold on, my hard drive's done f***ed up. I know exactly where it's at. You finna be on my next TikTok, gang. This it right here. Oh, it ain't popping up. Hold on.
This one got some work, boy.
You can tell where the fuck is vibing, still around doing nothing. Fuck you wildin'. That's why I isolated, I ain't hating. I spill my island. No, I'ma get rich, ain't no question no more. How I use my time. Just wait till I do it, no, I won't say it. But it's still so wild. Hey, tryna get rich, so I'm back in the booth. I'm hating now, like my head out the roof. I'm going so hard, no, I like it, don't just do it for.
See that? I'm gonna replace this right here with on the next one. This gonna be right here. Hold on.
Going so hard, no, I like it, don't just do it for me, so I do it for you. That'll keep me going, I want having a lot of care. They gon' hate us, whatever.
See, rainy days, got no money. Welcome. Nah, for real. Shout out, man. You just snapped with that dance. You don't even know it. Run that back one more time. That's that
Do the
TikTok.
TikTok dance. Stop playing with me. Do the TikTok dance. You can't do this. You don't know nothing about this TikTok.
I ain't
Stop
gonna do
playing
that
with
like
me.
that.
Yeah, we on TikTok.
TikTok dances.
No,
That's the clip. That.
Yeah, that's why you know why you ain't famous. If you famous, you gotta go on TikTok. If you ain't on TikTok,
So,
listen, I'm the most famous on TikTok. Ain't nobody on TikTok more famous than me. Listen, if you go on TikTok, you go see 607 They love me on TikTok.
What happened between you?
He
I'm
ain't
about to
lying.
buy TikTok.
No, you ain't about to buy.
I
What
told y'all
happened
I'm about to buy
between
TikTok.
Tony Weirich and the other guy? What's the guy name? The prophet guy?
We already talked about that last week. You
No, we
forgot.
didn't talk
You
about
slow.
that at all.
I told you about that last week. We talked about that last week.
No,
We talked
didn't.
about that last week. I'm
We
not gonna
never
talk about
talked
no.
about that.
You just want to talk about a fact. You just want to talk about somebody. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Crip Tony.
No,
you want to talk about Crip Tony. If you want to talk about that, do the Uncle the
The
Pump.
guy Tony
I don't
brought
want to
there,
talk about
not
that.
him. The
I
guy
don't want to talk
Tony
about
brought there.
Pharaoh. I'm not finna disrespect
Oh,
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh. There you go.
I'm not finna disrespect young Pharaoh. I'm not finna do that.
I didn't ask you to disrespect him. I asked you what
You
happened.
want to talk about him being? You want to talk about the way he was dancing on the internet? I don't know. I don't care about him dancing on the internet doing the
I
days he
never
do.
saw that.
I don't
I
care
never
about
saw
that.
that.
I'm not finna talk about him being gay. I'm not finna talk about that.
I never saw that.
I'm not talking about him twerking. He was like this. He was like this. I'm not gonna talk about him being like this. Pharaoh was like this. He was shaking it, rocking it like this.
Alright,
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Damn.
You ain't gonna catch me talking about Pharaoh doing that. I ain't
They gay.
got nothing to do with that. I ain't see Pharaoh doing that. I didn't see him like this. I swear to my mama. I didn't see him shaking that ass. That wasn't no Pharaoh.
man.
I didn't see Pharaoh, no. I didn't see Pharaoh doing that on Rashad Jamal. On Rashad Jamal. I didn't see Pharaoh
You
do
said,
that.
whoa.
On Rashad Jamal.
You,
On Rashad Jamal.
you know that. You
On
know that.
Rashid
I just
Jamal.
thought. You know that community doesn't really accept you, man. What's up with that?
Yeah, I didn't see that on Rashad Jamal. On GD.
Did
He
you
was
hear
bouncing
me?
that bitch. Now he was bouncing that bitch. Pharaoh soul can shake that ain't he?
Hey,
That
was it a turn on? Was it turned on?
Nah, that
You know
that
he like
motherfucker
that
was
shit.
guaranteed it was on. That nigga need to turn his homosexual
What do you mean by that?
down.
Hey,
He got
listen.
that motherfucker turned all the way up. Turn that down a little bit.
Why that community doesn't accept you like you think they would? The Rashad Jamals, the Pharaohs, the Dr. Umar.
No, listen.
Johnsons.
I'm gonna say this, and I never said this. I'm gonna say this. When it comes to Rashad Jamal, I looked at him like he was complete guilty. Now I understand he was actually set up. Right? If you watch the documentary with Rashad Jamal, you will see that he never came in contact with none of them people. He's straight the only person I know that got convicted for having 100,000 followers on the internet. That just had followers.
Right.
He never came in contact with nobody.
Oh,
so that went to jail for having followers. Right? But listen, he didn't go to jail for what you think he went to jail for. He went to jail because his aggression.
'Cause
See, sometimes
about
we got too much
influence?
fire. No, fire.
Fire, okay.
Fire burns down.
Right.
He got burned down by his own fire. right? Listen, though he innocent, he's an innocent man, right? But he's not innocent to his fire. His fire burnt him to the ground, right? Because this will happen. If you watch that documentary, he should not be in jail. There's nothing in the documentary that warrant a conviction, but yet he convicted. Why is he convicted, right? But it ain't the message that convicted him, right? A lot of people gotta understand this. It ain't the message. This is the way he acted. It's the way he acted with the message. It ain't the message. It's your actions.
So let me ask you this: how
he innocent?
I'm about to say, so he's been in prison for over 2 years now.
No, he was in prison before he went to prison, man. He's an animal. You seen the fire in him? Listen, I'm not saying nothing wrong. I don't think he was. So what? So if he, Come on,
if he
was in prison, he was telling you. Listen, he was in prison every time he telling everybody it won't accept that this America. Listen, I'm not saying that this not the land of cop. Everybody knows it's the land of cop, but people don't know it's the land of cop, so you gonna call it America when you in America, right? So sometimes you gotta understand the people that you're dealing with and understand the mind, right? So I'm saying that he didn't come back down to this reality. He got the information and stayed up there. He should have came back down. He still be free.
Right. So they
framed him.
Getting the information and then distributing it out to the people is why he's in prison.
No, you ain't supposed to get information and distribute out for the people. You supposed to get experience, and the people supposed to learn from your experience. When you become the teacher, you become the lesson. The only reason he in jail because he had to be the lesson to what he taught. That's how life works, right? When you speak something, when you become the teacher, you become the lesson. Yeah. Now he's the lesson. And that's the perfect teacher.
And what's the lesson?
Sad truth, boy. And that's why certain people do have to move high, move. Like, you gotta throw a little crazy. You gotta throw a little crazy in the game. Cause if they do it their way and make you they type of crazy, it's already too late. Now, hell no, they coming for your millions, your reputation, your followers, your page, your sources of revenue. It's too late, gang. But if you play the fool, you can sneak that bitch in there. So that's why, we used to even shout out to Charleston White throwback. But Charleston White, like, it's nothing left in there. There's nothing left in there to squeeze out. He's just completely sold out. You feel me? He like, yeah, he chose the money. He chose the money. But now he ain't talking about nothing no more. So it ain't no substance. There's really no value in watching him anymore. Because the little message that you think he'll sneak in there with the foolery is no longer there. It's just straight foolery. Like hate, animosity, envy, just the bad energy. Like, well, we don't want to sit around watching that all day. But that's toxic, man. That's worse than, come on. Now, it was comedy at first. It was some form of entertainment. But now it's just evil. See, he still be doing that little Fabuski for that clap activity. Oh, yeah, he out of there. What say?
Oh, they gay.
You feel me? But he still sneak in a little enlightenment, information. Yeah, he'll twist it up and throw a whole bunch of BS in there too. But that's how you supposed to play that. We understood that. You heard me? Certain ones could pick up on that and still be able to pick out what you're trying to say and exclude everything else. Rather than when they completely sell out Charleston White and they ain't talking about nothing no more at all. They just trying to see how long the fame still lasts from their old days. You feel me? They war stories.
He got the spirit.
To not speak with so much goddamn fire.
No, he got the experience to go with his lesson.
You def got to throw a little crazy in there with the real shit. Or they on your ass immediately.
Down.
Malcolm, who else?
He didn't have the experience before. Right. Now he know what it feels like to really be oppressed, right? Because he wanted to know what it feels like, so now he know what it feels like. Free Rashad Jamal.
Free Rashad Jamal. What do you think the biggest obstacle holding black men back today is, Unc?
Rashad Jamal. Believing in other men. What's holding men back is believing in other men. Rashad Jamal is holding people back because more people believing in Rashad Jamal than believing in themselves.
Telling me holding people back.
Listen,
man, what the hell wrong with you, man?
Because I say free, you don't mean I gotta lie.
That's sprinkling in a little crazy. You heard me?
Listen, anybody look up to anybody is a fool. I don't look up to no Rashad Jamal. I don't look up to nobody. I look at myself in the mirror and I look up to me. Anytime you put somebody above you as a spiritual leader, you're a fool. What don't you get? So anybody looking up to any man is a fool.
So listen, when history remembers your ugly ass, what do you hope people gonna say about you?
Listen. History is his story. So if I go down in history, it's gonna be his story. Whatever I did to him, in the trenches that know me for robbing them and doing to their brothers and mothers, they're going to look at me like the same crook I'll always be. And the people that met me in this reality going to look at me like I am in this reality. History is only the recorder. Whoever record history, because it's his story. There is no history.
You ain't lying.
Right.
That
Do you think the people that
about, he ain't worried about what that.
And that other, the other part of history that you was in when you robbed.
Man, there is no history. That's his story. Every that I robbed, listen, every that I robbed gonna claim it was a robbery. It wasn't no robbery. It was get back.
So let me ask you this. You remember,
it ain't no robbery. Get back. You did something. I came back.
Yeah.
You won't call it a robbery.
You went viral.
There ain't no robbery.
You finished or you done, man?
I'm finished and I'm done.
So
I'm about to be done with you.
You know when you went viral when you had the little fro and your shirt off and you had that fake gun and you made your hand was a gun.
Why y'all always talking about that?
I'm saying like
the invisible Glock dookies when you had two of them things on the side of you and they legit through your bike 400 meters across the street on the other side of town and you was like, damn, this shit got real. You had to put the invisible Glock dookies away before he had to throw you just like that bike and you knew that the bike broke on impact, so something would happen to you too, and you gang. We know that wasn't you, that was somebody else. That was your twin. That was Dewey. Dewey insane. That wasn't
Was that a different realm? Was that you? Or was that a different realm?
You've been talking about that for a year. You've been talking about that fake
was that a different realm?
Bitch ain't none of me.
Bitch
ass nigga ain't none of me. Bitch ass nigga ain't none of me. Now you them fighting words. Nigga, you wanna fight?
Oh, break.
Oh,
you might wanna fight.
I didn't catch what you said.
You breaking character.
Now you call what I said, you ain't do shit though. You ain't gonna do shit. That's what I'm talking about. You always talking but ain't gonna do shit. You a bond off 1700.
You want me to get you touched again?
You a bond off 1700. You a nigga with some you look soft. Where your glasses at? You got glasses and a ski mask on, you a bitch. You like bond off 1700. Stop playing.
Those ski bags, man.
You target practice.
You said what?
He said, hey, you talk.
Man, you target practice.
You probably take out running, man.
I'm bond off 1700.
I just see you get your whoop.
That told me he wasn't getting on street cut.
He said, I just see you get your whoop. Yeah, he acting like Yella just come in there and put hands on that boy. Bar for the speed dial. Hey, Yella, man, come back in here and talk to Up real quick. Boy, he done forgot what just happened to him 10 minutes ago. Nah, for real. Over here getting rowdy as shit, man. That boy about to get King Yella right back in there.
Cut your grandma. Now I'm about to put a curse on him. He ain't gonna get on no album ever again in history. I need some. I need a goat. You got a goat? I need some goat blood.
Oh, nah, I heard you was blood. That's what I heard.
Nah, I know blood. I need goat blood for buying off 1700.
Your body.
I need some goat blood. I need goat blood. I need the headless chicken.
No.
I need the goat blood. I need headless chicken.
Headless chicken.
I need. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I need.
They come like
I need you to go all the way up to the mountains. It's a certain bird that got a flower. What's that flower? Not flower. What's the thing that be on the bird?
Making a
What's
potion.
that thing?
The wings.
What's the thing? Feather. Yeah,
feather?
I need a. I need an eagle feather. I need to go get me a bald eagle feather and bring it.
Boy, what you said, boy? Right there? He said, feather? Fuck is wrong with you?
Flower, not flower.
But you can't
What's the
say
thing
feather.
that be on the bird? What's that thing?
The wings.
What's the thing? Feather. Yeah,
feather?
I need a.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I need an eagle feather.
What's wrong with you?
I need to go get me a bald eagle feather
You can't find
and bring it back to me.
You trying to do some voodoo on somebody like a woman?
No, I'm trying to get Bond on 1700.
Why you keep talking about
I'm
him?
gonna turn him to a woman. I'm gonna turn him to a woman because he already look like a bitch.
Come on.
So I'm gonna give him what he wants. I'm gonna turn him to a woman. I'm gonna turn Von off 1700 to a woman. Yeah, he better a woman. You say he got smooth skin under that ski mask. I'm keeping it real. He's like a cartoon character. His skin looks so smooth and so soft.
You said that boy look like Arthur. You said he look like Arthur off Arthur.
Off. Von don't he look so sweet? Don't Von look sweet? No, he got the wrong name because the last Von was like a gangster. He look like a princess.
That boy look like Arthur.
That's just Von off 17. No, he ain't off 17. He a princess.
You got
he
your
look sweet
wrist.
as a bitch.
Hey, your wrist broke. You got your fix
Yeah,
your
my
wrist,
wrist broke like Von.
No,
Yeah, my
your
wrist broke like
a
Von.
blue foot.
Shout
Like
out
a blue
to Von.
foot.
Shout out to Von. I'm talking about Von on 1700, not the gangster
I know who
one.
you talking about.
I'm talking about the bitch one.
Do he even know you?
Yeah.
He said not the gangster.
Yeah, he know me. He just turned down 15,000 because he's scared of King Yella. Listen, I see why he's scared of King Yella. King Yella a bully. All right, I'd be scared of him too. But he's scared of King Yella. He turned down 15 grand when he only.
I mean, he did just whoop your ass not too long ago. That'd probably be what I named this when I drop it. King Yella beats up 607 mid-interview. Matter of fact, I think that's what you named it.
Getting 2,000 from no
607 gets beat up mid-interview by King Yella.
jumper. Vaughn on 1,700, but I fuck with 1,700. I'm from 1,700 though. But we don't fuck with Vaughn over there.
You know who Fendi, you know who Fendi is?
King Yella really put hands and feet on that
Fendi boy? The fag from Chicago? The kids?
Oh,
that's what he do?
Come on, Fendi? Yeah, I don't fuck with Fendi boy. He fuck with little boys.
Nah,
I'm fuck with Dirt. I'm OTF. I'm OTF. I don't fuck with Fendi boys. I heard he fuck with little boys.
Fuck with Lil Durk.
I'm keeping it real.
They say he really didn't do that.
I don't give a fuck if he did it or not.
That's the one he trying to kill everybody too, wasn't he?
When Dirk put it in the song, you did it. Did he?
When Dirk put it in the song, that mean you did it.
You did it. I'm tired of this shit. Listen, you got my blood pressure going up.
Yeah, check your shit in the hair so I can get the hell up out of here, man. I got shit
I'm
to do anyway.
Listen, no, my blood pressure going up. I'm about done.
Hurry up, man.
You got my blood pressure going up. Listen, my 500 over.
Anyway.
I said 500 over 500. With you. Listen, I'm keeping it real. Family members call high blood pressure and stroke. I want everybody to know. If you want the blood pressure to go down, get away from your family. Right now, I gotta get the fuck away from you. My blood pressure need to go down.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, then, man. I gotta go any goddamn way.
Let's about to suck my dick to bring it down.
I knew you was gonna say some homosexual shit.
It's the blowjob report.
It's over with,
man. It's the blowjob report.
Blowjob report.
It's the blowjob report. Let's go suck my dick to bring it down.
You's a homosexual, man.
Yeah, you's a homosexual faggot.
On your chest, nigga.
Yeah.
Just when you thought there was no hope for humanity, he's here with love, peace, and he is not to be played with on his mama, Dr. Ink.
You got any weapons you think's gonna poke me?
Yeah, my weapon.
You stole this shit from Skid Row. Take it back. Take this shit back to Skid Row. Stop playing with me.
You gotta watch this. Wednesday. What is that? Samsung case on Amazon Prime? Nah, stop playing. I don't think you can react to Amazon Prime on YouTube. I'm gonna see about it though, man. I'm gonna see about it. But I definitely gotta watch this though, man.
She says he's
Yeah, this one with the little people, but they got like 7 dwarves on the cast, bro. Well, y'all got money, boy. I know the. I don't want to misword it. I know these fine people is not cheap. They don't cost no little money. Now everything might be little bottom, but when it comes to their money, boy, you better pay them that big chicken.
He ain't lying.
Stack as tall as them at least.
tall. How tall?
They got like 7 of them. I'm like, nah, it's 2.
And he's ugly. How ugly?
Like 5 boys. He's ugly.
She said he's black.
How black? What's the matter with you?
Oh. Yes, you guys ready? Stand up like that.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, you touched her titty.
No, sir.
I saw you touch her titty, nigga. Your wife getting fucked right now. Shut up.
He sold that boy.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take
No, women been enslaved.
The superhero, he hit the floor. That boy, he was drunk. That's a drunk superhero. That boy hit the floor before he took off. He clapped buns and he said, he's gone. Hey, motherfucker. Now, I need to see one of them AI 2B movies, man. I know they putting butt over there. I know it.
Back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill it. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoof it, back that spoof where I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.